twerking it anyways because we look pretty in the sun. God is the light. The light is Him. When you're in the light, you're closer to God. Y'all, I'm so excited. I still ain't made my bed, and I got out there, like I went in there and grabbed my clothes and just hoboed them in the sheet. I threw them all in the sheet and threw them over my shoulder like a hobo. About to catch a train. Y'all, I'm so excited. Guess what? I got Mountain Dew. Woo! After I drink this, I'll be able to climb you like a spider monkey. What movie was that? Talladega Nights? What was that? I climb you like a spider monkey. The kids were all jacked up on Mountain Dew. They lived on it. How much was this? I guess it was free. Free. It was $9. Oh, I tipped her $1. So this is the new, let me cut the air down, I'm sorry. Maybe if I cut it on the right setting, I'll get some air. New footlong nachos from Subway. So the way that they made them, I saw her take the bag of nachos and she just dumped them out in this, and then they put like several sauces on them. I asked her to put lettuce. She said they're not supposed to, but she did it for me. That was sweet of her. That's why I tipped her. She also threw some olives on there for me. That's an onion. Footlong nachos. I don't know what's going on. I wonder. There we go. She gave me a fork, but I don't feel like I need it. I don't feel like I need it at all. Good morning, y'all. Subway for breakfast. It's 9 a.m. Oh, wow. There's like 2 or 3 different kinds of sauce they put on there. I see the cheese. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. I hate tissues. So there's definitely some kind of creamy chipotle on there. I'm grabbing a jalapeno for breakfast. Jalapeno, onion, olives. They added that for me because Yo, that is so good. It's Doritos. Mountain Dew. You want to hear something crazy? When did I go on my lean? Less than 2 weeks ago. Guess how much weight I've lost in 2 weeks? Over 6 pounds. How? Great question. Wonderful question. How? I'm at 129. I just got it like that. Really, though, it's a problem. I ain't even been eating that great. Like, we've had some cheat meals, okay? We had Whataburger the other day. My metabolism is very touchy. I don't have to do much to lose weight. Say a prayer. Wake up, done lost 20 pounds. It's kind of crazy. So, you know, instead of focusing so much on losing weight, I just want to focus on feeling good. And so that's what I'm going to do. So if I eat, oh, it's got tomatoes. Eat to feel good. These are the new footlong nachos from Subway. I can't win. Wow. She was really nice. She said, we're not supposed to put extra stuff on there. I said, oh, don't worry about it. I don't want you to. And she's like, no, it's fine. Girl. I said, are you sick of making these things yet? She said, yeah. It's their promotional item for the month. And so they dump nachos, shredded cheese, some kind of other cheese sauce, another chipotle sauce. They bake it in the oven, they pull it out, and then they put your toppings on it. Y'all, this is solid. One messing. Let me tell you why this is perfect. Oh my God. You got a little bit of carbs from the nachos, vegetables. And it's supposed to come with steak or chicken, but y'all know how I am about that fake meat. I don't eat fake meat. Yes, Subway's meat is fake. I mean, it's an animal product, if you want to call it that. It's the equivalent of fake meat. You know what I mean? It's so ultra processed and full of preservatives and stuff that it's almost not real meat. Onion, olive, lettuce. I got everything on mine. You can see the nachos down in there. Y'all, I'm so mad about this damn camera. They're Doritos. Yeah, you can get it with chicken, steak. This was $5. $5? $5? Make me holla. Woo! Sure does. It was the Ric Flair of breakfasts, Doritos and Mountain Dew. Hell yeah. They'd really be good with ground hamburger. Jalapeno. Oh, he was fresh. I thought he was pickled. He ain't pickled. He all punk. He was not pickled. He's a punk. What a brilliant marketing strategy. This was brilliant. Damn it. I just want one more. I can't eat them all. They're sticking to the bottom. I want a good one. There's a good one. They are messy. They did give me a fork, but you know, I'm a cave woman. They're messy. Good morning, Miss Woods. I'm full. First of all, this, for the price point, worth every penny. $5. Hell, buying the chips off the shelf is $3. You know what I mean? Doritos are like $3 a bag now. I don't want to eat so much that I'm full and I can't work out. But I did want some carbs in my diet. I ate about half of it. First of all, I love this. I love this. I wish they would keep this. Footlong nachos from Subway. It's Doritos. Sorry, soda. I wish they would keep this. It tastes like nachos at home, but better. You know how like you make homemade nachos and you put the nachos and then you warm them up with some cheese and then you throw some vegetables on them. It tastes like that, but better because the nacho cheese. Doritos. Y'all, that was so good. I need wipes. Is the Dollar Tree open yet? Because I gotta go to the Dollar Tree. I gotta find somewhere to throw that away. I had a yogurt for breakfast, but lamb and potatoes for Easter. That'll be sweet. I like lamb. It's been a few years since I've had a slice, but or a rack. Oh, it's across the street. I'm not walking. I just ate. All right, let's go. First of all, for the price point, Subway, that was smart. That poor girl is sick of making them. I said, are you sick of making these nachos? And she's like, yeah. I was like, I bet. They'll probably have them for like maybe another week or two till the end of April. So if you want to try those, you can go to Subway, ask for their nachos. They had promotional stuff all over the store, so you can't miss it. Sorry. My nose is running from the jalapenos. The jalapenos got all up in my nose, okay? The jalapenos. Jalapeno on a stick. Excuse me. While I snot. Can you not snot, okay? It's not hot, okay? What? The snot. It's not hot. Oh, I know. Well, now I'm trying to decide, do I want to go to Huguenot? Oh, we going to the Dollar Tree. Oh, God. Go ahead, sweetie. I'm so sorry. This girl's trying to bust a U-turn. She's actually supposed to... Who has the right of way? If I'm making a right turn and she's busting a U-turn, don't she have to yield to make that U-turn? To me? Don't she got to look, make sure nothing's coming from the left side of her? I don't know, but we headed to the same place, so maybe I should ask her. Hey, girl. Are you supposed to yield to me, or was I supposed to yield to you? I guess it don't matter, but she looks young. That's why I'm asking, because I genuinely don't know. See? Little miss drive 2 million miles in her lifetime. I really don't know. Oh, that's probably why it says left turn yield. Well, it would be on your left, but it would actually be cars turning right. Y'all, let's go to the Dollar Tree. I need clean and whites. Ugh. And actually, if you're turning right on red, then you have to make sure that there's no oncoming traffic, and that would include a yield turn. That left-hand yield turn, that left-handed, yield to turn is because of the green light. The red light would still have to stop on red and make sure that nothing is coming, like nobody. So I did right. I stopped. So it's probably on me to stop because she legally has the right of way because she has a green light. Are you with me here? Never mind. One of these days, I'm going to figure out how to do this animated video shit. And y'all be like, oh my God, Brooke, okay, we get it. Unfortunately, today ain't the day. I think that with me trying to bust a right turn, having a red light, and her busting a left-handed U-turn to go back the opposite direction, I think that I have to stop and wait for her to proceed because she has a green light. Do you get it? I'm like 99.9% sure that I got my facts right. And I gotta throw this damn Mountain Dew away because I'm drinking this shit like it's water. Can you lock that? Holy smokes. If this darn place ain't open, y'all, I'm gonna be mad. Please have a trash can. Oh my God, they ain't got a trash can out here? Are you serious? I ought to just throw it on the fucking ground. This is why people litter, because there ain't no trash cans in these damn towns no more. Everywhere you go to the fucking gas station? Nope. Yes, listen to what I'm telling you. No trash cans at a gas station out here. Maybe somebody has to steal it off the back of my truck. I'll handle it later. Usually they got a trash can out here, but apparently the worker that's here today, she ain't pulled that trash can out yet. There's always a trash can right there. And they wondering why your yard's all junked up. Well, if you put out a trash can. What I need cleaning supplies. Where did they go? I don't know where they go. I guess I use them. Makes me so mad about that trash can situation. Because now my clean laundry gonna smell like nachos. If I leave that stinky shit up in my car. Sorry, excuse my French. It's Holy Week. I'm working on it. Where is these wipes? First of all, this place is an absolute wreck. Okay. There's some. I could have swore I bought 2 of these and I don't know where they're at. Where's the yellow ones? I need my sanitizing cloths. The yellow ones. The Lysol ones. I know they're around here because I saw them the other day. Look at this. The aisle's just damn packed up. Shelves half empty. But yet I can't find a job. Make it make sense. What are these damn cleaning wipes? Brooke, don't panic. What the hell? Y'all, I was in here the other day and saw some, and now I don't know where they're at, and I'm getting mad. Disinfectant. There ain't but 2 wipes in there. What am I gonna do with that? Those ain't the ones I'm looking for, but I'm just gonna grab 2 of them because I don't know where the other ones are at. I have another pack that I buy. Y'all seen them? The yellow ones. Those are amazing. They suds up really good. I can't find them in here. But then again, I can't find nothing in here, so. Alright, what's that? Oh, yeah, look at that. Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh God. Hold on 1 second. I don't think I brought my card in. Shit. Oh, I got it. Sorry, it's too early. I haven't even had coffee.
I just got it.
I thought I left it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a nice day.
You too. Still don't see the trash can. Alright. I forgot it. I thought I forgot my card and I was panicking. Like, oh my God, I know I put it in my case. No, I didn't. I didn't. So I got cleaning wipes for today. I gotta figure out what to do with the food. I need to put laundry up. I literally just threw this back here. My laundry is a mess. I just threw it back there. Everything's all discombobulated. Don't spill the nachos. had nachos. Those are the ones that I'm looking for. What do I need? Ouch. To wash my hair. I had to get shampoo for Shamu. Oh, shampoo for Shamu. Alright. Trying to decide if I go to that other park. It's probably going to be busy as hell, but it'll be beautiful. God. This area stinks so bad. Oh, I told y'all I was never going to that gas station again where that dad had his car robbed. Well, we can stop there to throw trash away. That's about the only thing I'd do there. Is stop there to throw trash away. By the time I put this on, I'm going to be taking it off again. Will you go? I feel a little rough this morning. I don't know what's gotten into me. Probably because I ain't had no coffee. I kind of want some coffee. Shit, I said I wasn't going to buy nothing from this store. That guy pissed me off being heartless like that. Like, I don't even want to damn do business with you because I know you're evil. I don't want that bad juju spreading on me, honey. You can keep the devil over yonder. I don't revel in the devil's playground, honey. I don't revel in his shift work. I don't work for the devil. When people say evil stuff like that, oh, he deserved to have his car stolen. You ain't even got a car yourself. How heartless. How heartless. Where did I put that card? Jesus. Let's go. Let me take both my phones because the last time somebody left something over here, they got carjacked. Right here. Right beside me. Oh, God. Blocked. I've already said, if you come to this channel saying, what's up? I got to let you go. Sorry. Billions of people in the world that know how to talk to women. I ain't got to deal with that. It's crazy. What's up? What are you, 4? What is this, 94? Who says that? Well, I guess I kind of do. What's up? What's good? Well, I say what's good. What's good? But, like, I don't know. I don't know. So weird to me. So weird. Damn, I need to get this key fob fixed, y'all. It won't lock the truck. Makes me mad. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We're gonna get some coffee in here. Okay, it ain't that evil guy here. It's the nice lady. Say hello to my little friend. I wonder who sings that. I just wanna be loved by you. There's nobody like you. The Scorpions. the Scorpions. That's who sings it. Sorry. It was a little before my time. Actually, that was during my time, but I was just born. Give me a break. This poor guy come into the store. I think he might have been homeless. Y'all, bothers me. I don't know which park I want to go to. Do y'all want to go drive on the beach, or do y'all want to go? If we go to drive on the beach, we got a 30-minute drive. If we go to the same park, I don't have no freaking service in there. You see my dilemma? Like, we can go to the same park that we went to yesterday, but I won't be able to talk to you guys all day because I don't get no service. So, I don't know. I'm wondering if there's somewhere new I could check out. I've been to all the islands. Sullivan's, Amelia. I don't know. It's a nice boat. I said, hey man, nice boat. Beach! Yeah, I know, Kevin. It's kind of baloney. It's really baloney. And, like, it's crazy because, like, you'll get a YouTube violation for a video, but if you put your face in that video, then you've made new content with that video, and then it's yours to use. It falls under fair use as long as your face is on it. How stupid. I mean, I get the concept, but, like, in my opinion, it's about power and control. It has nothing to do with money. It's power and control. You can use YouTube music as long as they say that you can use their music. And it's the same music that they would hear on my live stream. So, it's about power and control. Exactly what it's about. Welcome to the new world. We're living in the new world. It's crazy. Excuse me, cash out. You spent $1 at the Circle K. The Circle K. So I got clean clothes. The Circle K. Alright, let's just go to the damn beach. I want to go to a different park. We're going to go to a new park. You ready? Strap in. Hold on, let me get a sip of coffee before we take off. I need to make my bed. My house looks a mess. I really don't want to be going through the gate like this, but whatever. Shit, it's hot. I knew it was going to be. I'm glad God, that's strong. Whew! That coffee was made by a damn Civil War veteran. Whew. God. It tastes like it's missing something. Like Papa used to mix it with whiskey or something to thin it out. God. Mix it with whiskey. It'll make it taste better. Seriously. Whew. That's some strong shit. I got hair growing on my chest yet. Oh, hold on, honey. Oh, shoot, I want to make this light. Oh, damn it, I ain't gonna make it. Never mind. Some of y'all be walking out here with baby strollers. Y'all crazy. I mean, I guess most of the people that are drugged out on these streets are pretty harmless, but nope. If you're ever looking for me, one thing I'm not doing is walking down this road right here. This is one of the most unsafest roads. This was the car wash. Remember that gas station? Remember they took the car wash and they turned it into a meth trap house? That's this place. A month ago, and I guess it's been about 2 months ago, this car wash, the homeless people had boarded up each entrance of the car wash, and they were inhabiting this old car wash and using it as a meth trap jump off point off of A1A. And I want to say it was actually back in like January they started making them leave. This whole place was full of trash, y'all. This whole parking lot was full of trash. That car wash was where all the meth heads were. I don't make this stuff up. There's video of it. Y'all came through here with me and I pointed it out when there was meth heads on the property. Trash all piled up. It was crazy, man. And after Trump got into office, JOS shut that shit down. And I'm glad they did, because, I mean, even just sitting at the light, it makes me feel uncomfortable. Even just sitting safely in my little car with my AC running, I feel uncomfortable. God, it stinks through there, too. You know, that's another thing. I can't wait. When I go back to North Carolina, I'm going to kiss that fresh air. It smells like ass down here all the time. You know, for the first 2 years that I lived here, I think I gaslit myself because of the beautiful sunshine and the palm trees and the scenery. Well, I can't do that no more. It smells like shit out here in these streets. All the time. Everywhere you go, it's in your nasal. Listen to me. Listen to what I'm telling you. It has fermented in the grounds of Jacksonville land. That smell is coming from a combination of illegal dumping, pollution, the swamplands, the marshlands. This is an industrial area. Jacksonville is a huge industrial area. Not only that, I think it's one of the largest shipping ports in the world. If I'm not, I might be wrong. Fact check me. Let me know. But it is one of the biggest import-export shipping ports in the world. It's disgusting, okay? The ocean is gross. The people litter. They be shitting and pissing in the streets here. Literally. Listen to what I'm saying. Literally pissing and shitting in the streets. That's how bad the homeless problem is here in Jacksonville. They just go wherever they are. I was on a morning jog out here in this beautiful wetland one time. It was actually over there on the beach. And I'm jogging down the beach. I look over because I saw something out of my peripheral. And it was a literal woman taking a shit in a bush. How sad, first of all. Second of all, that's why it smells like shit around here. It's gross. This air, God, this air is so polluted. I mean, they have to put out freaking air advisories down here. I mean, it's disgusting. It's disgusting how dirty it is down here. Like, I mean, it's beautiful. That's how you gaslight yourself. You're like, oh, the ocean, ain't it beautiful? And then you start riding around, and I don't think you smell it for about 2 years, because it really didn't bother me until recently. Remember, I keep talking about how it smells like shit all the time. Every day I wake up talking about how bad it smells here, how I can't breathe here. Cannot make this stuff up. I mean, it is a city of 1.3 million people. It's a large city, okay? It's 10 times the size of Manhattan, New York. It's 10 times the size. So, you know, it's a win-win. You're in God's country here. I mean, all of it's God's country, but, you know, liberal cities, you can't really tell there. So, it's a beautiful place. The people are absolutely wonderful here. It's a melting pot. There's people from all over the world, different cultures here. These are part of the reasons that I love this place. But God, the smell, man. The smell. I ain't never in my life. And it's so bad that when I leave, I'll be smelling it for like 2 days. That smell just gets embedded in my hair, in my pores, in my clothes. It smells so bad. It's the equivalent of a homeless encampment, but it's everywhere. That smell is everywhere. It don't matter if you're on the north side, the west side, the south side. It smells like ass. 50 cans bounce that ass on Sunday morning every day. 50 cans bounce that ass every morning. Every morning. That's all I can smell from Sunday to Sunday. Stinky swamp. I don't think I noticed it the first year I was here. And you know, it's kind of crazy because I was on the university side. I was out in Arlington, which is polluted. And I never noticed this smell until recently. I think it's been for the past year. It's really gotten bad. I don't know what's going on, but I'd be willing to bet that whatever is going on with this messed up air will come to light one day. I mean, it's just, you can taste it in your mouth. It sticks in your nose hairs. It just ferments in your sinuses. I don't know how to put it into words, but if you've ever been to this area, you know what I say is true. And God forbid it rain. Oh God, it's like the swamplands. It just kicks that shit up. I've noticed the higher humidity, the worse the smell is as well. It's got to be pollution. It's got to be a multitude of things. You know, it don't help that people are defecating in the streets. And you know, I will say that when Trump come into office, I noticed that a lot of the homeless problems, the people that were drug users, they were removed from the street. Now, whether they were thrown in jail, you know what? If they were using drugs, maybe they need that, okay? Jail saved me. Prison saved me. So, I know that that's a rare phenomenon, let me tell you. But, yeah, I don't know if they went to rehab or where. I just know that the homelessness problem, the ones that were using drugs, all of a sudden are not in the area like they were prior to 2025. I guess that's the Republicans taking back control of power, and they can finally start making decisions about people who are struggling with addiction issues. Part of the thing that led me to the Democratic Party was feeling like they were the party that cared about society. Ooh, I did. You know, because they were out there marching for Black Lives Matters and stuff, and I really thought that, you know, I think we all, well, not all of us, but some of us fell for it, hook, line, and sinker, thinking that the Democratic Party was the lesser of two evils. Now, I'm talking about back in 2012. That's when I was a Democrat. 2012. I was actually in prison. I had a teacher who was a Democrat, and one thing led to another, and before I knew it, I was supporting Obama. So this is how these things happen. All it takes is a seed to be planted for a tree to grow, and the seed was my teacher. You know what I mean? And me joining the Democratic Party was the tree. Do you get it? So anyways, I used to think that they really cared about people and the well-being, like the well-being of humanity, and they were the lesser evils, and they wanted to help people, and they wanted to unite people, and it's all bullshit. If they wanted to help people so much, riddle me this. If they wanted to help people so much, why aren't they helping the homeless population? Why aren't they helping people with addiction recovery services? The people that are actually struggling, our veterans, our single mothers, our elderly. Why aren't the Democratic Party helping any of them? Very interesting. You know, the actual problems that we have on our home front in this country, why doesn't the Democratic Party help any of those actual problems we have? They make problems. They create problems for their own side. Illegal immigration, LGBTQ+, gender affirming care. Do I need to keep going? Why is it that the Democratic Party only cares about people, you know, people in that party? See, the Republicans, though, they're quite opposite. They're not going to tell you what they did for a party, but they're actually doing stuff for everybody. The better good of all. And some people are so ignorant that they can't recognize that because they're simply ignorant. And they don't even realize it. Let's not forget, dumb people don't even know they're dumb. More often than not, dumb people think they're the smartest person in the room. So, All I'm saying is maybe look at a person's actions instead of just listening to their words, because the Democratic Party has become demonic and self-serving. They don't care about the better good of everybody. They care about the better good for two communities. And I can't believe I was ever brainwashed into think that they were the lesser evil. But this was back 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, when I was in my soft girl era. I just had my daughter, and I was all about peace and love and unity, and I still am. I'm just playing for a different team now. The right team. The literal right team. They're on the right for a reason, because they're right. Hello. But I was in my soft girl era thinking, I don't even know how to put it into words. I was kind of naive to that, to the way that the world actually works, the power of the government. I was ignorant. And I still am. But I understand the world so much better 10 years later, after being through everything that I've had to go through just to survive. If you would have told me back then that a mother could just have their child taken from them with no evidence, I would have called you crazy. I would have been like, no, there's lawyers that would come in and prevent that from happening. And I did have a lawyer come in and try to prevent that from happening. And then she quit because she couldn't do anything. She's so upset over my entire case. She told the judge, she's like, this is illegal. She's like, this is illegal. She's like, everything the Department of Social Services is doing is illegal. That is on court record, and we will listen to that one day. Well, we'll have to read it. But I'm going to pull those records one day. So anyways, if you would have told me before I went through that a woman could have her child stolen from her illegally with no evidence to support a false claim, I would have called you crazy. I would have thought that there was some pro bono lawyer that would come in and help the mom. There's none of that. The government can do whatever they want. They don't even have to have evidence. They can make it up as they go along. So yeah, I've learned a lot in the past 10 years, mainly about the power and control of government, the corruption, the evil that radiates in this country from within. Our own government. I've learned a lot. I still have a lot more that I want to learn, stuff that I want to learn about. I think school's going to help with that. I'm just ready to get the ball rolling. I'm taking summer school, so my schedule's going to be a little different than most. I'm kind of doing that intentionally. But yeah. I ain't no regular student. I'm a summer school student. I might take off fall and then go back in spring and then continue through summer and fall. I don't know yet. I don't know. You don't know until you're like about to go. That's the thing about school. You enroll, you fill out your FAFSA, you do your residency. There's like a whole step list of shit you got to do. And then they're like, okay, we'll call you in March. And then they call you in March, and then you pick out your classes, and then you show up 2 weeks before classes start to get whatever you need. And then, I mean, it's a process. It's a lengthy process. Lengthy process. So you really don't know what your classes are until that semester. It's not like I can go pick out my classes for the next 2 years. It doesn't work that way. But I think some people that are unfamiliar with the way that these things work would assume that I just pick out my classes for the next 2 years, and it's like, whoa, wait a minute, we won't even know if they got a teacher to teach that class 2 years from now. It doesn't work that way. Sorry, but it doesn't work that way. You pick your classes out semester at a time. So I don't know. I'm just excited to be enrolled and doing something, because if nobody's going to give me a job, then I might just have to create my own job, you know. That's the economy that we're in right now, with more places going out of businesses. You know, we got more businesses filing for Chapter 11 than we even have opening. If that continues like it's been for for the past 4 or 5 years, with companies consistently going out of business, there's going to be no jobs. And we already don't have any jobs. If we're not adding jobs, if new companies are not opening, if new businesses, new small businesses are not opening, then we're all going to be without fucking work. So it looks like I might have to create my own fucking job, because I'm out here in a market with millions of people who, and those millions of people, some of which have been looking for years, just like me. Now I got an additional 300,000 federal employees that I'm competing with, not to mention all of the other millions of layoffs from 2024 and millions of layoffs from this year. It's crazy. Like I said, I think 2026 it'll come to a head and people will open their eyes, but I think that they're not getting it. You know? They're not getting it. People have no clue what type of situation we're in right now with the job market. It's worse than the housing market, honey, and that's saying something. The job market is 10 times worse than the housing market, and that's saying something. Think about that. I'll let you stew on that while I drink my coffee. Think about that. The job market is 10 times worse than the housing market right now. And y'all know how bad the housing market is, right? Okay. It's bad. It's real bad, boss. I can't find a job. I mean, I got a part-time job with you guys, but like, sorry, $400 a month doesn't pay my bills, you know? Like, I need an actual job, because YouTube don't pay me. So, yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I feel like small businesses need a break. I feel like that anybody that has a small business should be relieving some kind of, not money, but maybe a reduction in taxes or something. I don't know. We just need to take care of the people that are taking care of us. And when we're talking about small business, we need to give these folks some kind of incentive not to go out of business. And when we're beating them over the head with regulations and taxes and everything else, it's really hard for a small business to stay open. Same thing with agricultural business. We need to bring people back into the agricultural field. Apparently that's part of the reason that these tariffs were put into place, was to incentivize agriculture in America. Am I saying that right? They wanted to give people an incentive to bring back agriculture to America and jobs to America. And so these tariffs are a way to do that. Not to mention they bring the value back to the dollar. Somehow, listen, maybe when I'm done with my business school, we can go to economic school or something. Because I might just be in school for the rest of my life. I'm a life learner. Lifelong learner. Don't think just because I finish a degree that that's going to be damn the start of me. It might be the start of something else. You know what I mean? I'm just letting God lead. God has the reins. I am his workhorse, okay? God has the reins, and I am his workhorse. I want to check out that Baptist church that lady was telling me about, the one that paid for my laundry. That was so nice of them. So her husband opened a door for me, and he had a big beard. And y'all know how I am about that whole opening the door a certain way so they can sniff me. We've talked about this before. It's weird. Guys will do this thing at convenience stations where they go to open the door for you, but they're putting their whole body across the door so that you have to get really, like you're like right here in their face to pass them. That stuff aggravates me because a lot of perverts do that to smell you. Listen to what I'm saying. Perverts do that to smell you. Stop being naive. Pay attention. Look him in the eyes when he's sniffing you as you pass by. And tell me I was lying. So anyways, this guy goes to open the door. And it was kind of one of them things. And then I'm like, oh, well, he probably owns the place. And so I was like, thank you. And I was real nice about it. And he's like, we're from a church across town and blah, blah, blah. And I thought he was going to ask for money. And I was just like, I don't talk to strangers. And I stuffed my laundry in the thing. And then I got out of there. Well, or I was stuffing my laundry in the thing. Then 5 minutes later, this woman comes around. And she's got this box of coins. And she's like, oh, we're from the church down the road. We're going to pay for your laundry. She says, my husband's up there with the white guy with the beard. And I was like, oh, that's your husband? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, okay. I said, this is a sketchy area. I said, this area kind of creeps me out. I said, I didn't realize y'all was with a church. And she paid for my laundry. And then when I came back in to switch them over, she come and found me and gave me $4 more. That was a $10 wash. I had to use the $6 washer because I had so much stuff. So they spent $10, the church. That was so sweet. Little things like that, like, I don't care if it's not no money involved. If I just meet you and you randomly just start talking about Jesus and then we have a conversation about the Shroud of Turin, I walk away happy, grateful that I met you. You know? Like, I took something away from that is priceless. So, I don't know. I love when I have great interactions like that, but I didn't know at first what was going on. And y'all know I'm real standoffish. It's not me. People need to understand that it is a mechanism that comes from CPTSD. If you meet me out here and you're some dude and I just go running off from you, it wasn't you. You triggered a war response in me and I fled. Just be grateful that I didn't fight you, okay? Because that's the alternative. Am I going to fight you or flight from you? I don't think that people really realize what CPTSD is. Kind of sucks. I don't know. I will say that I think people are starting to get a little bit better because I ain't had those weird instances with single guys popping up trying to marry me. Like, I had some dude one time, he's like, hey, you from around here or something? And I just grunted at him because two options, fight or flight. There's no, hey, how are you? I'm Brooke. Like, I think that's what they're expecting when they hunt me down off the internet and try to introduce themselves. It's like your brain, your psyche has been injured so significantly that you are constantly on guard. And everyone still is a threat. Everyone is a threat and you are constantly on guard. And if anything triggers you gonna fight or flight. Well, I am. Some people phone. I ain't never been no phone, honey. But when people try to make contact and have small talk and stuff, no. Nope. Right now, I feel like I'm in the midst of being kidnapped again. And you want to go on a dinner date? Are you trying to get stabbed in this Circle K parking lot right now? Because I feel like you're putting me in a bad position by even trying to meet me. Like, what gave you the right to feel like you can just hunt some girl down off the internet looking for a wife? First of all, you're looking for love in all the wrong places. Second of all, I have CPTSD. I don't know if I'll ever be able to have a relationship. And if I do, as I've said before, it'll probably be about 10 years from now. Half of these people out here don't need to be dating no way. They ain't damn sane. They play games, they lie, they cheat, they're self-motivated, grimy, nasty, dirty. Why do I want to get wrapped up in that? Evil, narcissistic. Why do I want to get wrapped up in that when I'm happy by myself? Why would I put my life in danger again like that, playing those stupid games with people that don't even respect themselves? Someday I'll meet somebody that respects themselves. You know what I mean? They're just hard to find. And I don't want to be dating. I don't want to be around nobody. Society makes me sick. When I say that, I mean it literally. I mean it literally. I'm disgusted about how humans behave, because I don't behave that way. I might be crazy, but I ain't disloyal. I ain't no cheater. I ain't no liar. I ain't no thief. I won't stab you in the back. I won't fuck your best friend. I won't fuck your man. And matter of fact, if I found out that your man is fucking around on you, you gonna be the first one I tell, girl. Because that's what a friend does. See, but people don't operate like that anymore. They operate under their own selfish motivation. And that's why you got to stay away from them and protect your peace. God will send you good people to your life, but not everybody you meet you need to be in contact with. Nobody needs to have access to you like that. By allowing people to have access to you, they have access to your soul. And that means Satan has access to you, because if those people are meddling in Satan's work, then now you are too. You lay down with dogs, you get fleas. You are who you hang around. I used to hate my parents saying that to me, and now I know it to be true. I used to say, that's not true. Yeah, right. It's exactly true. You are who you hang around. Who wants to deal with that? Who wants to deal with arguing because somebody else is not confident enough to realize that you're with them because you love them? Instead, you got to damn validate them every day and pet their ego, and I'm not dealing with that. I refuse. I refuse to deal with a grown-ass man that acts like a damn high schooler. And men, raise your standards. Stop dealing with women that act like high schoolers. I was going down the road this morning listening to Garth Brooks' Shameless, and I was like, okay, now it makes sense why I have high standards. When you grow up on music like that, your standards are just a little bit higher. And not for material things, but for character, for good qualities in a human. It's a great love song. Allegedly, he's a rapist, so I don't know how I feel about that yet. We'll circle back in 18 months to Garth. But Shameless is a beautiful song, and he's talking about how he shamelessly loves this woman. That's why I'm single, because nobody loves like that anymore. Nobody loves like that anymore. It's all surface level love out here in these streets. Temporary. High highs, lows lows, and then on to the next. I ain't about that life. Don't get me wrong, in my 20s I had fun. But deep down, I've always wanted to get married, settle down, and have a traditional, conservative family unit and relationship. Always. I just dated bums that couldn't even take care of themselves, much less me or their kids. So you live and you learn, you know. This is why I talk about these things, because nobody told me any of this. I remember giving birth not knowing what was going to happen, because I didn't even know how birth happened when I birthed my son. That is how sheltered my family had me. I was giving birth not knowing what I was doing or what was about to happen next. I didn't even understand the concept of childbirth when I was birthing my son. I had no concept. I was still a child. Literally. It's sad. It's sad. I look back at all the people in my life at that time, and there's no denying that they all wanted me to fail. Women that were around me that should have been like mother figures to me, that should have told me, you know, I don't know, you should have been there. It's crazy. I can't even put it into words. But pretty much everybody I knew at that time wanted me to fail. And most people that you come in contact with, even people that say, yeah, I have your back, I hope you succeed, they secretly want you to fail because they're failing. That's just the way that the world is. That's why it's better to take quality over quantity when it comes to friends. At least those two or three friends that you're really close to, you know their true character, and you know that they wouldn't do you wrong. When you have when you got 30 friends, you don't know. You don't even know who they are. How can you keep up with 30 people? I can't. I can barely keep up with one. So, I don't know, man. Quality over quantity. And stay away from people that want to see you fail because they're jealous of you. And it's so crazy because I was a victim at the time. I was a victim of sexual assault. And I had grown women that wanted to see me fail because they were jealous of the fact that I had a car. Because my abuser gave me a car. Think about this now. Do you know how ignorant you would have to be to look at a girl who is being victimized by a sexual predator and be jealous of her situation? These women are so sick in the head nowadays. There's women that would have loved to have been in my shoes. Women that would love to be in my shoes now. They look at the situation that I had to survive through as me missing an opportunity with some old pervert because these bitches are so brainwashed. They want the easy way out. They want quick money. They sleep with men for money. That's the society that we live in now. See, the difference between me and those women were, I never wanted any money. I never wanted shit. I wanted to be free. I wanted my freedom. I wanted a life. I wanted a husband. I wanted my children. And all of that was stolen from me from a sexual pervert for 20 years. 20 years. Let's not forget this man met me when I was 16. I had my son at 18. You do some basic math. I would have never been able to keep my son because my abuser would have never let me. And I was a child myself, trapped to this person with no way to get out. And after I had my son, I tried to commit suicide. And I had to be rushed to the hospital from my abuser's home. His wife, his ex-wife, worked at the hospital. She was a nurse. And when they got me to the hospital, I started telling all of the nurses and doctors about the sexual abuse and sexual assault that I had to receive on a weekly basis from this person. And they called the sheriff's department. And I remember the sheriff coming into the room and saying, okay, well, they're going to discharge you now and I'm going to drive you home. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? Like, I thought the cop was there because they were going to go arrest this son of a bitch. How naive to think that there's justice in the justice system. I really thought they were going to arrest him. And I remember getting in the car and the cop saying, you know, you're better off down here with him than anywhere else. Because if you're on your own... And, you know, there's a police report of this that I'll share someday. Copies that I'll show of this entire incident. Because, you know, medical records, police reports. And they drove me back to his house. And I was stuck there for almost 20 years. One of the most decrepit human beings that I've ever come in contact with. Taught me a lot about psychology, narcissism, abuse, all of that I know because I lived through 20 years of it. $20. Yeah, it is. You know, the most fucked up part is that people go online and say that I dated this person. This was not someone I dated. This was family. This was not someone I dated. Don't get it fucking twisted. I would never sign up to date somebody for fucking money. I don't even operate like that. Ever. Never have I ever. Even when I was living in $1 million house. Never have I ever dated anybody for money. I don't roll like that. I can't fake my affection and attraction to someone. Even if it means that I'm starving. Okay? Point in case. Like, if don't you think that if I was like that, I'd be living in another $1 million house? You think you think money can't clean me up? I couldn't be somebody's little cute housewife on a golf course somewhere? No, it's that I don't operate like that. That's not who I am. People get shit so twisted, and maybe I have not reiterated enough. Maybe that's what I got to do is reiterate this dynamic. I don't know. Where's my card? We're going through the park. This place looks busy. I'm excited. This person came into my life acting like a savior. I was a 16-year-old child. He was a 58-year-old man. And this is why I tell y'all that not everybody that offers you help is trying to help you. More often than not, they're trying to use you. And nowadays, they're probably trying to sexually abuse you too. Bunch of perverts out here. Yeah, you know, the older I get, the more I realize that one of these days I need to have a showdown over this situation. It's going to come to a head in a courthouse. I don't know how long it's going to take me. But there's no statute of limitations on what I went through. None. At least not civilly either. So, I don't know, man. One of these days, I'll get my justice. Hello, good morning.
No pets?
No pets. It's just me. So they have a sign here that says 4-wheel drive, we do not tow. Thank you. So it says 4-wheel drive, we do not tow. So don't come out here and F around and find out, honey. Like that dumbass girl in that Bronco on the beach the other day. Baby, that's all-wheel drive. Oopsie. Daddy didn't tell you the difference when he put you in the Bronco and bought it for you, did he? All that money, what a waste. If it ain't the damn O.J. Simpson Bronco, I don't want it. They missed their opportunity when they made those new Broncos. Missed the opportunity. They half the size of the original Bronco. Did you know that? You ever seen a real Bronco? Listen, if you was born before 87, then you know exactly what a Bronco looked like back in the 80s and 90s. They missed their opportunity. They could have been right up there with the Chevy Tahoe. If they would have made that Bronco the same size as the old Broncos, they would have been up there with a Chevy Silverado. They missed their mark. They missed it. So this road, can y'all see back here? This is really pretty, but this road is going to go to a 1-lane road, so I'm going to have to... That was me paying attention and panicking at the same time. Oh my God, it's so pretty, the battleships. That ain't no boat, that's a ship. God, I wish I could figure out what movie that was. It was some old like southern black guy. He says, that ain't no boat, that's a ship. But the way he says it is like so 1800s and funny. I love it. I can't remember what movie was that. Life? No. Oh God, here we go. So the beaches have started to erode. The shoreline has started to erode. Oh. And there's just water right there. One wrong move and we'll be in the water. Oh my God, this road is going to be crazy today. Because there's one road in and one road out because there was like a storm and it washed out the road. Oh man, that's a nice damn RV. Look at this RV. Open road queen. Damn. I bet that sun. Oh, it's got the pop outs too. I bet that thing was 130 grand. You might as well just buy a damn mobile home. Well, I guess if you want to go on the road, then go. But if you buying that for, yeah, to live in permanently, you might as well just buy a damn mobile home. Sorry, big boy. Sorry. I'm gonna get mad. Oh, she wouldn't let me walk. You wouldn't have let me walk. I see your wife. You got cussed out all day if you let me walk. Fucking pettiness in society is pathetic. I have men that almost run me over all the time at the parks because they got their wife with them, so they won't, stop and let me walk because I'm a pretty girl. So it's this passive aggressive loathing behavior that stems from that woman not being happy with herself and her insecurities seeping into their marriage. And now that man is on eggshells, scared to even let a pedestrian walk across the street because he's scared of pissing his wife off. Basic psychology. Very basic. Very basic. It's crazy. I have it happen all the time. In the car, out of the car, when I'm on skates, when I'm walking, when I'm driving. It's like, Jesus Christ. Like, even like, say I'm waiting to turn out of a shopping center and I'm turning into traffic and they're at a red light. If it's some man that has his wife in the car, he will not let me come out of that damn shopping center. But if it's some single dude, every time they'll let me go. Thank you to all the single men that still have a heart. Like, traffic is bad here. It's fine. I don't mind waiting. But it's something that you pick up on. It's a behavioral pattern that you pick up on when you're out here enough. Going back to the whole people walking, a man and a woman walking together, and then that woman will see me. And she immediately starts grabbing his hand, pulling him closer to her. Like, girl, cut me a break. Don't nobody want him. You the only one. You the mama. Don't nobody want him. I ain't trying to be funny, but he got you. Why would I want it? And you got him. So I don't understand, y'all. I don't understand. I gotta put my 4-wheel drive on. Thank you. Look at this. Ooh, hold on. Shit. See, you should have put your 4-wheel drive on and you'd be right back here with me. Ain't that a Chevrolet? It is. You gotta put it in park and turn it to 4 and put it in drive. Let me teach this boy behind me how to work his Chevy 4-wheel drive. He's got the new one. Oh God, Brenda, really? Brenda, you're gonna come out here with a bike in this thick sand? Girl, you ain't gonna be able to damn bike nowhere. Brenda, baby, what are you doing? Brenda, listen. Brenda, listen. Brenda got a big old butt too. Jesus Christ, are you sure you be biking? This look like the first time you ever been on a bike, Brenda. Oh shit. So we're gonna pull up in front of the police so we're safe all day. And I hear music, so maybe not. Hey, you know what? I kind of want to go back more. Oh, I got some sliding ice cream truck. Yeah, I'm gonna go back more. I'm going near a trash can. We got the beach to ourselves, fam. Alright, first of all, this truck is a mess. I can't do this today with this stuff like this. So we gotta fix this before we can do anything fun. You gotta do your chores before you go have fun. Oh Lord. Ugh. Let me not flash YouTube. Damn it. See, this is the problem. I never know what I'm doing when I'm on live. See, I need to get that bag, but I can't flash the internet right now. I can't open the back door because everybody's out here and they'll see my whole house. So now I'm having a dilemma. First of all, let me figure out where my bike shorts are, and then I'll put those on. Listen, I don't like clothes, okay? For those that don't know, Brooke don't like clothes. She can't sleep with stuff strangling her. I can't stand a brassiere. I can't stand underwear. I own them. I use them. I just, not very often. Hey, we got on shorts today. Oh. Boom. Boom. Now I gotta pee and I didn't come all the way out here. Fuck. See, if I wasn't on the phone, I would have stopped at the bathroom. This is why I always seem erratic, because having that phone on and trying to get, like, just trying to think, I can't at the same time think about what I need to be doing, and it disrupts my ADHD. Like, I already have problems remembering all the shit that I need to do, and then when I go on live, it interferes. It makes my ADHD 10 times worse, and I forget every single thing that I need to do. I'm not going to be able to put these up right here because it's windy. There's thousands of people out here. I really hate that I even pulled out here, but I've got to go get my life together before I can come have fun. So I'm just going to ignore the phone for a minute and focus on what I need to do before I get stuck on a damn beach again. Y'all, and I might have to, like, I don't know what is going on with my clothes stinking when I come out of the laundromat, but every laundromat, I think it's the gas. I think it's getting my clothes so hot that it's burning them. This sheet smells like a freaking burnt marshmallow. How is that possible? And that was a whole new laundromat. That was a different laundromat, not the one that I typically go to. Oh my God, I'm never going to be able to get out of here. Fuck. Please don't take my space. I'm coming back for that. Y'all see me coming? Put my clothes up so I can find everything, use the bathroom, change into something that I can work out in, fill up my water loss full, make my bed. I think it's supposed to be like 85 today, so it's gonna be a beautiful day. The beach is already packed and it's just car after car heading out there. Y'all, I'm still laughing about every time I see a porta potty. Every time I see a porta potty, I'm still thinking about me breaking the door on that guy. That thing just said pop. And he was sitting on the toilet with his pants around his ankles on a cell phone. I said, what the hell, bro? I didn't say nothing. I should have. I should have been like, dude, do you know there's only 2 porta potties out here and you in here acting like you own, like you're the prince of the throne? It was crazy. Back in the 2-wheel. He was so mad. He's like, what the hell? Sorry, dude, I got some guns. The more I think about it, I think that I actually did pop the lock by accident. I think that it was my fault. You know, there's a little clear dial on the outside of the porta potty and you can tell if it's vacant or not. It's usually green to use the bathroom and red when it's in use. It'll say in use. I'd had Starbucks coffee that morning. And my ADHD was raging because I was on live. And I just walk up to this porta potty and I just snapped the door off the hinges apparently. And the guy was sitting there naked. He had his whole ass on that porta potty seat. Ew. And he had his pants around his ankles like he was at home, looking at his phone. And as soon as I busted up in there, he said, what the hell, or something. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I do. I think that, I think it was my fault. You know, if I'm just being honest, I'm coming clean. I think that my ignorance, not paying attention to that little dial, I think I just busted up in there on him, fam. Because the more I think about it, there was a click, there was a popping noise when I pulled on that door. It was probably the latch popping. It was probably the damn hinges popping off the door, okay? Bless his heart. I felt so bad. I mean, I was kind of mad. You know, I turned into a mama there for a minute. I'm like, why is your ass on that seat, boy? You gonna get the damn measles off that thing if you don't pop a squat. But whatever, to each their own. Hopefully he didn't get the measles. All right, we're here. But I think that I violated him, and I'm so sorry, sir. I am so sorry. I'm in Florida. Janice, Daytona was the best. That was a good time. We had a great time, didn't we? That was a good weekend. That was a lot of fun. Them's my kind of people. Cleaning supplies. I'm going to go ahead and put some of these baby wipes under the console, so I'll have them today, because y'all know how much I use those. And I got to get this clothes up, but it's just giving me anxiety because there's a lot of shit going on. All right, let me just do it. I got on shorts now. I'm a little classier. Less assier and more classier. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You do. You sure do. If you think that I folded these, you would be absolutely wrong. I was just ready to get to the beach, so I didn't fold nothing. I was actually hungry, so that's why I didn't fold these, was because I was hungry and I was ready to eat. Ow, I hit my elbow. I hit the shit out of it. Yo, I've got to stop waiting. I got to start going back to 2 days a week. Every other day I'm going to have to wash laundry. I can't do this. To have this much, it drives me insane. Damn it, I just lost the string. Shit. $100 shorts ain't worth a fuck. What's that brand? Peachy Bum? Yeah. Don't waste your money. It's a scam. And I got those on a discount rack, but still. It's like, damn. Liars. Crappy quality. String won't even stay in them. I got these pants from Walmart. I've had them for almost a year and a half, and the string is still in them. Make it make sense. That's a manufacturing problem. Putting all my bras and underwear in the door. Shirt. Skirt. If it don't want to fold, I ain't fighting with it. I'll just shove it in the door. Linked it for tonight. Where's all my socks? I miss some socks. Where's they at? Snack packages. Alright, I'm tying off these last two corners, y'all, and we're done. Then we're gonna go change, get on our workout gear, and start. Oh, thank y'all for being patient. This is the biggest pain in the ass. Oh. So I got my blankets down here for tonight. Alright. Oh, it's my roller skate. I was like, why won't this go down? My roller skate's under there. Let me fix that corner and we're done. I like to get it real tight on the edges. Let's put this pillowcase on. Put all the pillows back. Elevator back. Oh God. I can't skate either. You can. You just don't know it. That's a bad Jeep. I actually like that one. It's got the KC lights on it. Oh, can you see the top? Oh, you can't. Damn it. It's got them big old KC lights on it. Alright. Oh, this is not the pillowcase. Trash. Pillow. Put it back. It's like my body pillow. Pillows, pillows. Apparently I love pillows. They make everything more comfortable, okay? This pillow I bought 5 years ago. It was the best pillow I've ever spent money on. Imaginarium. 10 out of 10. It's like memory foam stuff in it or something. I don't know. I just sleep so well on it. It's my favorite pillow. Imaginarium. Alright, silk pillowcase is supposed to be better for your hair. Alright, now what am I going to wear? First of all these clean clothes need to go up. God, I can't wait to go back to North Carolina and clean this car out. So when I go back, I'm going to go ahead and prepare to be gone for like 3 to 6 months. So the next time I go back to North Carolina, I need to grab everything for summer and maybe even some stuff for fall, because I'm not going to be going back You know what I mean? Not for a while. 3 to 6 months. So when I go back, I got to prepare for a long trip away, you know? Go by the storage, get things that I might need for like a cross-country trip or something. Because I'm not going back for 3 to 6 months. I'm going to spend the whole summer traveling. Alright, I think this is done. Now I need something to wear. Bro, Eddie's bathroom's so bad. I still haven't drank that coffee. Okay, y'all ready to go to the bathroom? We're about to work out. We're about to work out. Whew. Yo, I feel like ass. Not bad, but like, I don't have any energy. I went to bed at 8 o'clock last night. I sure did. Like, I was out by 8. I love my early my early nights. Alright, let's go. I'm hot. This dress is suffocating me, fam. How gorgeous. Military over there. That's the base. That's where I'm usually at, across the pond. I'm usually across the river. Oh, sorry, fam. Oh, man, that's a nice truck. He got that Silverado Custom. It looks like mine, but it's got the Duramax. Ugh. $100,000 truck. At least 80. Probably more than that. That damn Duramax in it. Damn, I'd have so much room in that one, though. It's like mine, but just a little bit bigger. Some lady in there just said, "You got a pretty tan, girl." Where are you from? You want to be my friend? You sound like me, woman. she had that jangle ring to her voice like mine, you know, that banjo effect that us Southerners have. She said, "You got a pretty tan, girl." Thank you. I was working on it, ma'am. I love that. All right, I think we're ready to rock and roll now. These shorts shorts are way too big, so I might end up having to change them. But it's fine. I can do that at the beach. They're just way too big. Everything is. Nothing fits me. Now I'm losing weight again. I don't know, man. Stresses me out. Stresses me out. I can't believe I lost 6 pounds in 2 weeks. It's crazy. I feel bigger, but I know that that's body dysmorphia and water weight. And also muscle weighs more, so it weighs more than fat. So look at this. It's aggravating because when I stand up, they're even more baggier. So I might have to change. God, the car is coming in, man. This is crazy. Oh, it's hot. It's hot. Y'all, I'm not feeling like myself today. I need to pick me up to get me up. Alright. I did go by Walmart and get water this morning, so we have water now. I just be people watching. Okay. You just ain't even gonna open the door for your damn 6-year-old? Wow. Y'all, I'm gonna mind my business today. Lord have mercy. That poor little boy was trying to struggle to get the door of this Tahoe open. Mom and Daddy just jumps in the car without him. I'm sorry, like, he's like 4, fam. You ain't gonna get that door for him? I mean, he was struggling. He's like dangling off of it. Poor thing. Who needs enemies when you got parents like that? I mean, if it was a Prius, he would have been fine. But it was a Chevrolet Tahoe and he couldn't get the door open. Bless his little heart. Oh, wow, there's a bunch of weirdos coming out here to the beach, y'all. Bunch of weirdos. Oh, we just gonna put in our... Oh, shit. We just gonna rock out with our cocks out and ignore people. Anytime I see rainbows, I already know what the deal is, honey. See, in my time, the rainbow was a symbol of Jesus. And the LGBTQ plus hated Jesus, so they stole his promise to us, and they use it as their flag now. The whole premises of using the rainbow the whole premise of it was blasphemous against our Lord and Savior. That was the whole reason that the LGBTQ plus, in my opinion, picked the rainbow. So I can't even look at them to say, when y'all be driving around with your little rainbow lays, oh honey, I know to stay away from you. I am so glad that them bright colors are a warning to me, just like they are in the wild. I'm paying attention. You know what else? The rubber duckies. Oh God. Oh God. Listen, not everybody that has the rubber duckies on their Jeep is a weirdo. Just most of them. Just most of them. It kind of goes back to that thing like, oh, well, maybe they didn't have a childhood and that's why they so childlike in their adult life. Maybe. I don't know. I do know that a lot of the members of the LGBTQ plus are very damaged people. So I see both sides. I get it. And don't make it right, but I get it. If you keep going between 8 to 10 miles, you won't get stuck. I know that speed limit sign says 5, but if I go 5, you might get stuck. That's why I said The happy place is going to be between probably more like 7 and 11 in this kind of climate, this thick sand. You got to keep it moving or you'll lose it. Oh my God, the beach is crazy. I know y'all can't see it, but you're about to. I mean, it's just thousands of people out here. And y'all done blocked off access to the back row. What a bunch of fucking idiots. I knew it. Look, these cars right here, I can't even get past now. I was parking back there where there wasn't no people. And these fucking idiots done parked up here and blocked people. I swear, man, people are so dumb. Do y'all see this? Can y'all see? Okay, look at the ice cream truck. And then look at this fucking family right here. You can't even get to the back part of the beach because all these people, you can't even get through. Karen's out here basking in the sun. I can't get through there. I need to get through. I need to be on that back row. I need to be on the back row. Can I get through there? Oh God, they're gonna drive me crazy. This is why I don't come out here. Because, I mean, something that simple. They don't even recognize that there is a whole back row. There's trash cans up there for a reason. So that you can park next to the trash can and enjoy the beach. And everybody just, damn. Y'all know that water going... Brooke, leave them alone. They don't know what they do. That water going to be rising about 1:30. And all these cars are going to have to move because that tide's going to be coming in. Shit. I need to get through, man. I ain't playing these fucking games with these fucking white people that don't know how to fucking park. They all white. All of them. Every single one of them. So, I just want to be clear. If it was black people, we wouldn't be having this problem. How come they know where to park, but white people don't? I don't make the rules. I just pick up on the behavioral patterns. I'll never have these fucking problems when I go somewhere and it's all damn another race. It's only when it's white people. Everybody just don't know how to fucking drive. Look, they already had a crash. Here's the cops. Lovely. Lovely. How are you getting a car crash on the beach? Were you drunk? I mean, that's the only logical explanation is that you were drunk. Come on, dude. Just come on. Are you coming out? You're moving. I was going to let you out. Y'all are arguing. Okay. Well, good to know. Can I go through there? Yes. I'm going. Are you parking there? I don't know what he's doing. Is he parking or is he going? Oh my God. I'm getting so aggravated, y'all. This is why I don't come out here with these people. Because they're disrespectful. Thank you. Whole fucking row of land back here and I can't even access it because all these dumbasses got everybody blocked in. You see all them motherfuckers down there at the shoreline? They gonna have to move in the next hour or otherwise their cars are gonna be fucking gone because it's about to be high tide at 1:39. Dumbasses, y'all ain't even supposed to be parking that close. This is where you're supposed to fucking park. Jesus. I get so sick of being the only person that knows what's going on. And I have to damn deal with all these damn dummies because I'm out here with them. I'm out here. You see all this beautiful fucking land where we could all spread out and have a good time. But instead, they didn't learn nothing from COVID. They want to be right up on each other so they can pass the fucking measles around. Y'all ready to have fun? Let me show you. You see this? People are parked right here? Yeah. And every single one of them cars is going to have to move because of high tide. And they don't even know it. I hope they get good and drunk before they have to get behind the wheel of a car so that they get stuck in a damn stand for being so stupid. Dumbasses. And you know, another reason I don't like coming out here is because I know they're all drunk and on drugs. You know, that's what they do when they come to the beach. They're drunk, they're high. Move, bird. Is my phone working better now? God, I love my four-wheel drive. I don't know where I'd be without my four-wheel drive. Probably stuck somewhere. These shorts are not going to work. They're way too big. They've got literal 6 inches on me. You see this? They're way too big to wear and work out. So, and actually, if I pull them out, that's not even all the way. That's how big I used to be. 200 pounds. These are not going to work. I need shorts. They're literally falling off. These ain't much better, but they're a little tighter. Thank you. I'm sorry my phone's a piece of shit. It's Verizon. That's 5G. That's 5G. But I thought that 5G was going to make everything okay. $5G my ass. Service got worse when we switched to 5G. 10 times worse. And listen, this ain't gonna match, but I don't really care. Listen, we're not here to match. We're here to work out. Oh my God, my watch is dead. I'm so sick of Apple products. I have to charge this watch sometimes twice a day. Brand new watch, by the way. Had it for what, like a year now? If I spend this amount of money on something, it better last me 10 years. Sick of it. Sick of it. I'm sick of the consumerism in this country. And I have to deal with it. My life is shittier because everybody else just accepts for products to be shitty. It's not like I can outsource a watch from, elsewhere. I just have to suffer because everybody else doesn't have backbone and they think that Apple is the greatest thing to ever exist. I think y'all are crazy. Apple don't even remember my passwords. Apple doesn't know if I'm running when I'm running. I fucking hate Apple. Alright, I'm trying to figure out what I want to work out. Let me show y'all something. And I got a question. What do you think that this officer has that made her employee of the month a few years back? What do you think that she has? What kind of police work do you think that this officer is capable of? She can't even run. Why is she getting Employee of the Month? Look at this. Look at this. Y'all want to play games? I'll fucking block you permanently. Block. Some of y'all are manipulative and you wonder why I don't want to get close to you. That's why. What you just did, texting me while I'm on live, that's why I don't want to get close to you, because you play fucking games and I'm not here for it. So you're blocked. You had my number and now you don't. See, that's how that works. I have a boundary. You crossed it. You continuously cross it. Going back to what I was talking about that's important. What would this officer have that would lead her to be Employee of the Month? This is the woman who left her service weapon out for her stepson to go and shoot other children at FSU. And she was actually labeled Employee of the Month not too long ago. Look at that. She can't even tie her shoes. She can't walk up steps. She can't complete a sentence without having to take double breaths. What would make her Employee of the Month in a sheriff's department? Think about this. Is that not a lie? Now, we all know that that's a lie. We know that she was a DEI Woman of the Month because she's a woman. She was Employee of the Month because she was a woman. This was a DEI Pity Employee of the Month award. That is the woman that is responsible for all of the children that were shot and killed at FSU. Because of her neglect as a deputy and a stepmother, children have died. These are the real child abusers in society. Right there, front and center. Employee of the Month. She looks like a literal beached whale. What could she have done to earn Employee of the Month? Well, there you go. You don't need to ask any more questions. Is the department corrupt? Clearly. Clearly. What a piece of shit. I'm simply trying to let you know that these idiots are out here walking among us with badges and guns, okay? This was a woman who was an 18-year veteran of the sheriff's department, Employee of the Month, and her dumb ass still didn't know that legally speaking, she is not supposed to leave that firearm out for anyone to access. How are you almost a 20-year veteran of a sheriff's department and you don't even know how to safely secure your weapon? Incompetence at its finest. And all I have to do is take one fucking look at her to tell you who she is. She's lazy. She's self-centered. Her physical appearance tells us that. Let's go back to judging books by their covers for safety reasons, for sanity, for rationale, for intuitiveness. It's crazy to me. First of all, the FSU shooter had not seen his mother since his mother kidnapped him and took him to Norway. Phoenix is what he goes by now. His actual biological name is Christian. His mother, when he was 11 years old, was in a heated custody battle with the father who is married to this deputy. This is his stepmother who he has been residing with for the past 10 years since he was brought back from Norway. So the FSU shooter, his mother, Marie, and his father were in a very serious custody battle. Marie took their son to Norway and fled. She violated a court order, and because of that, when she came back to the States, they took her parental rights, and she has not had contact with her son very often because the father and the stepmother and the court prevented her from having access to her child because she took him and fled to Norway. So, hey Trisha, good morning. It's so good to see you. Anyone being perverted will be blocked. Anyone that doesn't have a brain will be blocked. If you're not adding to the conversation, then we would respectfully ask you to get the fuck out of here. You're too dumb to be here, bro. Thank you, Trisha. Good morning, good morning. It's Holy Week. Holy Week. Yeah, so when the lady come back, when Marie come back, oh, thank you. When Marie come back, the court took her parental rights. Hello, Kevin. Thank you so much, Trisha. I love those flowers. France. Hello, 403 Norm. So the FSU shooter, he goes by Phoenix now. He legally changed his name in 2020 to Phoenix from Christian. His mother, Marie. And then, thank you for the sunshine. That's a perfect day for it. There's kites in the sky. We're on the beach. The sun's shining. That's a perfect emoji for today. Marie had her parental rights revoked by the court. So she didn't have any contact with her son for many years until he at least turned 18 years of age. Now, the FSU shooter, Phoenix, he was a student at FSU. He was living with his father and the deputy who was his stepmother. Somehow he got the gun from his stepmother. It was one of her old service weapons, and he went to FSU and just started shooting people. His father, in court documents from when he was kidnapped at 11 years old by his biological mother and she fled to the Scandinavian country. I do believe I might have some of this wrong. In court documents, the father described the FSU shooter as developmentally delayed and serious mental health problems. So his father said that his son was developmentally slow and needed a higher level of care for that because he was mentally not well. Somehow, over the years, this boy he's created ties with the sheriff's department where his stepmother works because he was part of some cadet program through the police department. So he apparently wasn't that slow if the sheriff's department allowed him to be a member of some youth group at the sheriff's department. I mean, yeah, he looked slow. And when I first saw his booking photo, I was like, oh my God, that boy is handicapped. What are they doing? And then they were like, no, that's him. And I was like, are you sure? Because that looked like a handicapped boy. He looked like he might have an extra chromosome. Are we sure that that's the shooter? Because he does look handicapped. And you can't see all disabilities. But some people that have them extra chromosomes, we can tell that they, got an extra chromosome. And there's nothing wrong with that. They're beautiful people. Everybody is beautiful. But you get what I'm saying. He just didn't look right. He looked a little off. He looked a little off. But clearly he wasn't, because he was going to FSU and he was part of a police cadet program. I don't know. I think there's a lot of stuff that's going to come out about that family. It sounds like the biological mother, Marie, absolutely despises the biological father and vice versa. It sounds like after Marie came back from Norway with Phoenix, it sounds like she didn't have a relationship with her son after that. It sounds like the courts terminated her parental rights, which was what I said yesterday. I said, how does she get to see him if she kidnapped him? Because that's how the courts deem it. It doesn't matter if you're the father. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that I'm the mother. If one of us takes that child and we flee the state, that's kidnapping under the law, and rightfully so. So I did not understand how Marie still had access to Phoenix if she took him to Norway. And it turns out she didn't. They terminated her parental rights over that. So I called it yesterday when I said that. And I said, oh, wow, I'm surprised she didn't have her parental rights taken. She did. She did. Yeah, I blocked him. Screw that person. This is what I'm talking about. This has been sitting here the whole time. It hasn't been charging. Because the damn thing won't connect. Riddle me this. Why didn't they make this some kind of device that wraps around this to hold it in place? They could do that. They could attach a rubber, some type of rubber part that goes around to lock it into place. All that money for shitty fucking products that don't even charge. I'm sick of it. I wish I would have never fell for that scam. The original Apples, the Apple 1, the Apple 2, the little square body Apple that had one button, those were good phones. This is not a good phone. Y'all have been gaslit and lied to. Y'all wouldn't know what a good fucking phone was if it smacked you in the face. Just because the camera works better than it did in the first Apple doesn't make it a better phone. I want a fucking Razor. That's where I'm at. I want a Razor. I want a little flip phone, and that's it. At least I won't be disappointed when it won't do what I need it to do. What they advertised that it would do. You know, like count my steps. Remember? It never worked. Yeah, me neither. Hey, Cecilia. Is it Sicily? Is that is it Lord? Me no speak English. Yeah, Afghanistan is not somewhere that I would want to go. Y'all remember when that dumbass TikToker was all over Afghanistan and the freaking ISIS rolled up on her and they was like, "Are you American?" And she lied. She was like, "No, I'm not American." And she was fucking American. And they said, "Do you have a husband?" And she's like, "Yeah." And she didn't have a husband. She better be lucky, man, because she was this close to being raped and beheaded. What a dumbass. You know how stupid you gotta be? Stupid to go to the Middle East? You could not pay me to go. With these eyes, you could not pay me to go to the Middle East. People are just so stupid. This girl was on a fucking camel, yo. In the middle of the desert. Looking like a straight Westerner. Oh, and it wasn't ISIS. It was the fucking Taliban. Even worse. I don't know which is worse. The Taliban ran up on this bitch in the middle. I think it was Afghanistan. I did content on it. That was when I first started this channel. And I was talking about how dumb Westerners are. We just spent 20 years in a war over there, and you gonna go jump on a fucking camel, Kathy? Are you stupid? The Taliban. It was the Taliban. They rolled up on her, and they said, Are you a Westerner? And she says, "No, I'm from Canada." And they said, "Are you married?" And she said, "Yes." You was this close. This close. And you know, that dumb bitch went back a few months later. You cannot make this shit up. She recorded the encounter with the Taliban and then months later decided to go back. At this point, she deserves to die. If they kidnap you and kill you, it's your own fucking stupid fault. And you deserve that. You absolutely do. Because you're putting yourself in a bad situation expecting shit not to go south. That makes you stupid. And you deserve to kind of die. If you end up missing, honey, I ain't going to be looking for you. I'll be telling the world how stupid you was and what led to your fucking death. I don't know what's wrong with these people out here nowadays, y'all. They just be acting like our enemies are our best friends, like China is... Baby, poor thing. It's like they don't recognize the danger that they are in by creeping across the damn Northern Korea border. They're dummies. They're dummies. They don't know. I bet you if you were to tell... I bet you if I was to tell people, "Oh yeah, you can now fly to North Korea," that people would be looking for a way to fly to North Korea. Not even realizing that it's a communist country and that they would probably be killed at the gate. But I can assure you that there's dumb Westerners that would be lining up to go to fucking meet the Taliban, thinking that, like, there was a guy on TikTok. He tried to go meet a tribe. This happened last week. He tried to go make contact with a cannibalistic tribe that there are laws on the books to protect. The tribe cannot be contacted by humans. They won't allow you. And this dumbass TikToker tries to go make contact with this cannibalistic tribe. And he went to jail, and rightfully so. Because those people in that tribe, there's laws on the books to protect that tribe from foreigners trying to venture in and ask them damn questions. Crazy. You know, they should have ate him. That's what his ass deserved. You know, it's like going and swimming in a river where you know that there's crocodiles. Why would you do that unless you got a death wish? And then when you go missing, your mama's going to be on the news crying, well, he was just trying to make contact and see if they needed food and water. He deserves to get eaten by them. That's what you get for trying to infiltrate a cannibalistic tribe. You deserve to get eaten by the cannibals. You did it to yourself. That's what you were looking for. They should have ate him. You couldn't pay me to go to North Korea. No communist country do I want to be in. Hell, Mexico's so unsafe. I don't even want to go there. Canada's unsafe. I don't want to go there. The UK's unsafe. Hell, you can't even speak your mind in the UK. You'll go to jail. They ain't even got freedom of speech in that country anymore. Ain't that crazy? Thank you, Trisha. They don't want contact. They don't. Thank you so much, Trisha. Hold on, what was his dipshit name? TikToker goes to jail for making contact with a cannibalistic tribe. TikToker goes to jail for trying to reach tribe. Yes, a U.S. citizen was arrested in India for attempting to contact a reclusive Sentineless tribe on the North Sentinel Island. He's a TikToker and YouTuber who's an idiot. Landed on that. He's got to be like 20 something years old, y'all. He has to be. Because only a 20-year-old would make stupid moves like this. Somebody that hasn't, been around the world and, I was right. He's 24. How did I know it? His brain's not even developed yet. He's got another 6 years to go. The part that's responsible for decision making, impulsivity control, like the impulsivity that you'd have if you wanted to go, meet a cannibalistic tribe. The risk that you would be taking to go and meet a cannibalistic tribe. This dumbass. Oh, he's still in jail 2 days later. Frontal lobes. Yeah, his frontal cortex had not cortexed yet. Okay. So this is an off-limit island in India. And I don't know if they're cannibalistic. I was thinking it was a different tribe. The ones that I'm talking about where that white guy went missing 20 years ago. We still ain't seen him. He made contact with a cannibalistic tribe, never to be seen again. Was he eaten? Was he indoctrinated into the cult? I don't know. We don't know. He's still missing 20-something years later. So that was the last person. See, I read about that story when I was a wee little child. And because of that, I know better than to go try to make contact with a cannibalistic tribe. Because I knew a white man that went missing. That kid should have read that story. See, if he's watching my channel, he wouldn't be in jail right now. Let's see. He's got to go to court in the capital on April. Oh, so he's going to be detained until April 29th in an Indian jail. You think Western jails are bad? Go to India or Mexico or anywhere else. The conditions in prison are 10 times worse. So it looks like he violated Indian law, stating that no one can endanger the tribe. And since he tried to make contact with this tribe, he went to jail. Visitors are banned from traveling within 3 miles of the tribe. This population, this tribe, has been isolated from the rest of the world for thousands of years. The inhabitants use spears, bows, and arrows to hunt the animals that roam the small, heavily forested island. Deeply suspicious of outsiders, they attack anyone who lands on their beaches. Boy, like I said, you better be glad they didn't behead you and eat you. It's like Westerners think that they got all the answers to every problem, and it's like, oh, I can fix it. I can fix that tribe. I can fix her. I can fix him. Where did that come from? Because that's the last thing I'm trying to do when I recognize that some people got a bunch of problems. I'm usually running from them, which is what you're supposed to do. Would you, if Michael Myers was chasing you with a knife, would you turn around and start negotiating with him? No, you would run for your damn life. When people show you their red flags, grab your shit and start running. Stop trying to fix everybody that's got problems. This damn dummy almost got killed because he thinks he can go convert a tribe to Western belief. This tribe's been there for thousands of years, not wanting nothing to do with the rest of the world. Thank you so much, Trisha. They don't want nothing to do with the world. He better be lucky that he didn't get killed. Because it says anyone that lands on their beaches, they attack. And I'm assuming that if this is a tribe fam, they gonna attack in the most animalistic, tribal way possible. It's probably gonna be hundreds of people stabbing you with spears, beating you in the head. This ain't no regular tribe. These people can become very violent, and they do it for a living. They have to do it to eat. They chasing down elk and killing them with their bare hands and spears. What do you think that they would do to a human? I don't know who this twerp's parents are, but I hope that you go get, when your son gets out of this Indian prison, I hope you spank his ass and make him sit down somewhere. Because he put his life in danger, and it's a miracle that he's still alive. He got the light end of the stick. In 2018, there was a man named John Allen Chau, an American missionary. What did I say? He was going to spread the word of Jesus. You can't fix and help everybody. A missionary who landed on the island illegally. It's illegal to even land on this island. This is a protected tribe in India. He landed on the island and he was killed by the North. Is that Sentineless? It's Sentinelese. That is the tribe. The islanders shot him with arrows and then buried his body on the beach. In 2006, the same tribe killed 2 fishermen who had accidentally landed on the shore. Imagine forgetting your compass that morning going out for a fishing trip, and you land on the wrong damn island, and then a whole tribe of hundreds, if not thousands of people kill you. All because you forgot your compass. And I'm being facetious, but kind of not. They accidentally landed on these shores. So it sounds like this kid not only got extremely lucky, but God was somehow looking over him, because if the tribe would have found out that he was there, he would be dead. What a dummy. So it looks like there was a fisherman in the area that spotted this kid on this island and called local authorities. Local authorities immediately rushed to the island to try to save this little twerp's life. And they arrested him on the spot, and rightfully so. You don't have the right. And you're a freaking American. Get over yourself. Like, nobody wants your fucking help. You need help. We all do. All of us in the West need help. We are broke and mentally unstable. And you think that your 24-year-old punk ass that runs a TikTok channel has a right to go make contact with a 1,000-year-old tribe? Get over yourself. God. He deserves to be in jail. I hope he stays there for the next week or two. Maybe he'll damn think about what he's done. Yo, this other thing, I'm letting my watch charge. I'm sorry. Thank you, Trisha. So, y'all know the measles are going around in Texas. It's been really bad. There's tons of people. How many people have contracted the measles? It looks like there's been almost 750 cases throughout the United States. And the weird thing about this round of measles is, unfortunately, it has the propensity to break through the MMR vaccine. So even though you've had the measles, mumps, and rubellas shot, it does not guarantee that you are safe against the measles. Because the series of measles that we are seeing in this 750 patients that have been confirmed that have had it, a lot of them had the measles, mumps, and rubella shot. And it didn't work. It didn't work. So I've had the MMR, knowing that this measles is going around. There's been cases in like half of the states. North Carolina, Florida, Texas, Tennessee, you name it, it's there. It's really scary to think that the MMR vaccine, the ones of us that got it, some of us are still getting sick. There was a guy that had gotten diagnosed with the measles, and he had a very clear outbreak. The measles looks very similar to the chicken pox. I had the chicken pox when I was a kid. It was the worst. But it looks like red splotches all over the skin. Even on the palms of their hands, they'll just have this spotting. There was a guy that was diagnosed with measles, and he knew he had measles. And what did he do? He went home and rested, right? No, he was out living his best life in Texas. Person with measles visited 3 North Texas stores while still infectious. So he knew he had the measles, and he's out going on a shopping spree. Spreading the measles. This can kill you. I just want to be clear that this can kill you, and we've already had children that have died from this. And this piece of shit is out shopping, spreading the measles. Let me tell you something. He needs to be in jail. We need laws on the books that if you have an STD or an infectious disease and you are aware of it, that means you've already seen a doctor, which is medical records. You've already seen a doctor. It's already been noted in your medical file that you have the measles, you have COVID, you have herpes, you have gonorrhea, whatever. It's been medically diagnosed, and then you went out and spread that shit. You should be able to be charged with a misdemeanor and or felony, depending on how infectious that disease is. We have got to get laws on the books. We have so many laws we need to pass. I've said like 15 of them just this week. It is ridiculous how the West is not set up to protect the citizens. Most of the laws that are on the books is to protect the government. It's not to protect us. It's to help them. It's to create law and order. It's not to help us. Don't get it twisted. They don't put laws on the books to help us. We put laws on the books to help us. We go, we find a House of Representatives, we push for legislation, we sign petitions. I can't think of a single time that I've seen lawmakers actually go put something on the books that was actually beneficial for the people. More often than not, it's for them. And that shit has got to end. If there is a girl that knows that she is HIV positive and she is on an escort site or in a strip club selling her ass, she should be going to jail for a felony. If you know that you are HIV positive and you are out here spreading them legs and not telling people that you are HIV positive, you deserve to be in prison for a felony. Because that is a life-threatening infectious disease. I saw some gay men on a podcast not too long ago, and he says, quote, "I just don't tell my partners. It's not their business that I'm HIV positive." This was a real thing that blew up last year, I do believe. I think it was last year. It was a gay man on a podcast telling young people that they don't need to disclose the fact that they have HIV or AIDS. And then we wonder why these numbers have tripled. We wonder why these infectious STDs are getting so bad. CDC has a warning out right now against syphilis. That rots your brain, by the way. You can't get rid of that. That's one of the worst ones. We have CDC warnings out across most states for STDs right now. And I just feel like it should be a felony to not disclose. And I feel like the man in Texas that had the measles should be charged with a misdemeanor. You are putting your wants and needs, your self-motivations, above the safety of everyone else in your community. That makes you a piece of shit. And at the very least, he should face misdemeanor charges for that. It is on record. This was a news report. So why he wasn't arrested? Probably because there's no laws on the books to protect us all from idiots like this. Remember when people had COVID and they were just out in the street hacking with the COVID? Yeah, they should have went to jail for misdemeanors. A person who tested positive for measles visited 3 stores in Palino over a 2-day period of time. He should be in jail. He should be in jail. See, if we set the standard by making new laws, then this type of behavior will stop. Or at the very least, they'll all be in jail, sick together. Let's throw them all in jail for make them all sick together. Oh, God, that's even more incentive. You don't want to go to jail. Everybody in jail has measles and syphilis, honey. You better act right. You don't want to go to jail. You know how they treat inmates. You're not going to get any medical care for the measles and the herpes. It's crazy to me. I mean, the lack of respect for other people who are not sick is just astonishing to me. This strand of measles seems to be very dangerous, y'all. It sure does. It drives you crazy, Marie. You're absolutely right. One of the members of Pink Floyd had that. They said that when they did his autopsy, his brain was literally mush. Syphilis and acid, allegedly. Yeah, scary. Super scary. You can't get rid of that. What does syphilis do to the brain? Look at all these cars coming in. Untreated syphilis can lead to a serious neurological condition called neurosyphilis, which can damage the brain, spinal cord, and nervous system. You get this from sex, by the way. Just want to throw that out there. Keep your legs closed. The damage can cause a range of symptoms, including stroke, dementia, paralysis, and even death. Inflammation of the meninges, the protective layers around the brain and spinal cord. Jesus Christ. Sounds like hell. Syphilis causes brain damage. You don't say. What STDs does the CDC have a warning on? So the CDC has out a warning. The CDC has expressed concern about the rise of gonorrhea, drug-resistant gonorrhea. Keywords, drug-resistant gonorrhea. That means that the medications that we have don't work. So you're stuck with it. How scary! I didn't even know that. Shit. There's a whole what's the word? This strand of gonorrhea that is going around, medication doesn't fix it. How scary. This is where the bacteria have become resistant to most available antibiotics. How scary. So you get the gonorrhea, honey, and ain't nothing they can do for you. You got that resistant gonorrhea. You got that super gonorrhea. Syphilis, HIV, chlamydia, and HPV are all on the CDC warning right now on the rise. Now, the age that we're seeing these will actually surprise you. It's the elderly. I don't know what they doing in them rest homes, y'all, but they absolutely doing something. Thanks for the golden turd. Oh, God, that's great. I love the golden turd. Stats on who has STDs. Oh, God. In the U.S., a significant portion of reported sexually transmitted infectious diseases occur among adolescents and young adults, with a substantial number also among Black or African. I mean, listen, the numbers are the numbers. Black women have a higher propensity to be carriers than any other race of people. So it is what it is. We see a lot of these diseases being passed around in the African community, in the Black communities. Some of that is from sheer ignorance, not knowing safe sex and stuff like that. Another portion of that is poverty, crime, low income. There's a lot of factors that play into why Black women are the carrier. They are the leading carriers of these infectious diseases, STDs. There's a reason for that, and it's environmental, in my opinion, you know. Yeah. So, and this is what this is saying. It's saying the Black community and African American individuals, specifically nearly half of the reported chlamydia, gonorrhea, and syphilis cases, were the age group of 15 to 24 in 2023. Additionally, Black and African American persons were disproportionately affected, representing nearly 1/3 of all cases, despite making up a smaller percentage of an overall population. STDs in the elderly. They getting it on in the rest homes, y'all. Love those little handprints. Sexually transmitted infectious diseases are on the rise among older adults, with rates of chlamydia, gonorrhea, and syphilis more than doubling between 2012 and 2022. Those numbers doubled, more than doubled. There's a lot of old people out here that are pervert. That's all I know how to tell you. Listen, the surge is attributed to factors like increased for life expectancy, rising divorce rates, and a growing availability of erectile dysfunction medications, leading to more opportunities for sexual activity in this age group. A large number of older adults are single and actively seeking new partners, increasing the risk of STI transmission. And I read somewhere that it was like on the rise, honey. Like they had, like every other patient was an STD patient at the hospital. They were getting medicine for chlamydia or stuff like that, you know. It's really bad in Shreveport, Louisiana. Most of the states, Marie, have a CDC warning out. And, you know, why does the news not talk about the stuff that is actually... everybody should know to be ultra careful right now when having sex because of these numbers, because of the numbers doubling. Isn't it funny that the Obama administration and the Biden administration aided and abetted in this behavior? They absolutely did, because they put sex front and center. This is why this problem is so bad. The Biden administration and the Obama administration, they not only ruined this country, but they brainwashed a population of people into putting their worth into their sexual organs. It's sick. This is the conditioning. We're reaping the consequences of the conditioning from 2 different presidents. And this information should be front and center on every TV right now, warning people. More than doubled. Those numbers more than doubled after Obama went into office. Isn't that interesting? Sexually transmitted diseases have been on the rise across the country. Young adults and teens are the most at risk, but infectious among adults 65 and older more than doubled. 50% of STIs, STDs are under the age of 25. 50%. That's 50% of the STDs that are treated. The people are under 25. A recent federal report showed that the cases of chlamydia, gonorrhea, and syphilis increased 7% from 2017 to 2021, reaching 2.5 million cases. Syphilis infections surged a whopping 32% in just 1 year, from 2020 to 2021. Who was in office then? Wasn't that when Biden went back into office? That was at the height of the LGBTQ+. Remember? Satan trying to get everybody to have sex. Very interesting. You know, when you got a president that's a pedophile smelling children, it makes all the other weirdos come out of the closet and feel comfortable about spreading their STDs, in my opinion. If he'll mess with his own daughter, Ashley Biden, then I can assure you he does not discriminate when it comes to a child. It's sick. It's scary. This is why I keep my legs closed. You know what I mean? You can't trust these people. You can't trust them. Let me tell you something. I don't see doctors. I see one doctor. That's a lie. I see two. I got a clinical. But I see... Thank you, Trisha, so much. The only doctor that I see is a OBGYN or whatever, a girl's doctor, health doctor, get them paps done, honey. And I pay out of pocket for that. And I usually go like once a year because I don't play those games. My mother died from cervical cancer. I am a smoker, which causes cervical cancer. So I'm not playing those games. So the only doctor I see is my women's health doctor. And if I got to pay out of pocket, I do. And that's the only doctor I see other than my clinical psychologist. But my point is you've got to take care of your reproductive organs as a woman. Your body is your temple. Stop allowing people to come into your temple and desecrate your temple. You are better than that. And men too. Men too, God. It's disturbing how people don't realize how bad it is out here. And I'm surrounded by evil all the time. This has got a quarter of the way. So, thank you so much, Trisha. Happy Easter, y'all. We're going to get out here and do an Easter workout, I think. I didn't even know what STDs were when I started having sex. Nobody told me about sex. Nobody told me about STDs. Oh, look at them Easter eggs. I love that. How much of them eggs? Can I buy them eggs from you? Like, I don't even think there's no eggs left on the shelf. I saw people making paper mache eggs. You know it's bad when they making their own eggs out of paper and Elmer's glue, honey. It was the DIY make your own Easter eggs for your kids to die out of paper mache. I said, damn, I know eggs has been expensive, but we can't splurge for Easter? We can't find a local farmer to support? Like, hard times. We got to make them out of paper mache. Y'all remember in school where they give you the paper and you'd wet it in the glue and then you'd put it over something to make you'd take sheets of paper and you'd dip them in Elmer's glue and then you'd put it over something to create a shape. And then after it dries, you can take the paper mache and it turns into like a bowl or a cup or whatever. Well, they were making eggs out of this. That was actually really fun back in the day. I used to love when we do paper mache. Or Pastor of Paris, that stuff was so much fun. You know, do they even do that in school anymore? Do they even have, oh God. Of course I park next to druggies. Of course, every time. Y'all see how skinny he is? That's called meth. Listen, it's really bad in the Jacksonville area. Meth is the worst drug that I've seen around here. I mean, it's just sad. You see families with children and the parents methed out, tweaking. Yeah. Sad world. They gotta run from their teachers. Their teachers are trying to fill them up. God, 300 damn school teachers arrested last year for child molestation. Females, all females. It's like teacher is the new Chester. Teacher is the new Chester. You know, Chester, the child molester. They're running from their teachers because they got that fight or flight in them, honey. They're flighting. Ain't that sad? But it's so fucking true. It's so true. How many teachers last year were arrested for pedophilia? I saw a report that said over 350. Back in 2022, at least 135 teachers arrested for messing with children. So if it was 135 arrested in 2022 and last year it was over 350, that means that every year we've had a 100% increase in pedophilia in the education system. This was in 2022. We have 135 approximately that was arrested. At least 135 teachers and teachers' aides have been arrested so far this year on child sex-related crimes in the U.S., ranging from child pornography to raping students. An analyst conducted by Fox News Digital looked at local stories week by week featuring arrest of teachers' aides on sex-related crimes in school districts across the country. Some of these arrests that weren't publicized were not counted in the analysis. Fox, give me a job. So if it wasn't publicized, Fox didn't even tally it. So this number is probably 3 to 6 times higher. I was trying to do a little bit of numbers, but now that I read that these are not all of the cases in the country. Those are just the ones that were publicized. How fucking sad. Well, even if that's still every year we're seeing like a 70 to 100% increase in this behavior of pedophilia in the education system. Chester. You too, Trisha. Be safe at Lowe's. Get me some pretty flowers, please. I wish I had a garden to plant them. I love me some flowers. What did I fucking say? Of the 135 arrests, at least 102 or 76% involved crimes against students. So we're talking serious rape charges. 76%. This is only going to get worse because of the lack of morals and values in society. These teachers are now seeking out a position as a teacher just to have access to children so that they can assault them. For so many years, we were worried about the men being perverts. And in all actuality, we really need to be worried about the women being perverts. That report was through Fox News in 2022. 135 were publicized. That number is probably, as I said, 3 to 6 times higher than that. And I'm doing that based off of how much news actually makes it into the media and how much doesn't. But last year in 2024, we had over 350 of them arrested. And that was also through Fox. So if they're only tallying the ones that were publicized, and 350 approximately were publicized last year, teachers raping their students, what about the ones that weren't publicized? And if we take that number for 22 and we triple it or do 6 times, what would that number be now at 350 times 3 to 6? Potentially 1,000 students. So how bad does this problem have to be before we actually start vetting these teachers? Like, I mean, clearly something is psychologically off in society for teachers to be behaving this way. I'm here to tell you, anybody ever mess with my fucking kids, I'll hunt you down. You better not let me find out, because I'm going to kill you. I'm going to hunt you down and I'm going to kill you. I'm going to skin you. Sure will. I'm going to hang you up like a deer and skin you in your own fucking front yard. I promise you. I don't care if it takes me 30 years to find out. Touch my son and I'll kill you. I promise. With pride. I'll do it with pride, with a fucking smile on my face and crazy looks in my eyes. Do you hear me? And see, if that was the standard, if these fucking teachers knew that they'd be gutted like a fucking deer, they wouldn't be out here touching children. I can promise you that. But what do we see time and time again with these sick bitches messing with children? They get a slap on the wrist, a little bit of probation. And that's why they're doing it, because they have no consequences for their fucking actions. They can sit there and tell the court that they were sexually abused themselves. The court will have fucking sympathy on them. That child gets no justice. The victim is re-victimized. And the perpetrator is slapped on the wrist. And eventually, one day, they'll be back out there somehow. Even though they're on the sex offender registry, somehow they'll be back out in these streets around children again. I'm sick of it. It makes me so angry to think about all of these poor children that have been harmed in this way. We got to do better. You know, we got to do better. We got to set the standard and let it be known that if you're messing with children, we'll burn you at the stake. And this is coming from somebody who was framed from some bullshit like that. It pisses me off. That's part of the reason this whole country looks like this, is because nobody faces any consequences for the damn actions. If everybody damn went to jail and had to suffer, they think twice about, you know, doing some sick shit. Damn it. Feral birds, where did you come from? Feral birds, where did you go? Feral birds. Where's my damn... I'm discombobulated today, y'all. Where's my sunglasses? We don't get this going. I already stink. I can feel it. Oh. Mr. Police, don't take me to jail, for I've been a really good girl. You there? Okay. Hey! It's gonna be a great day. I got stuff to eat for lunch too. We got damn avocados. Y'all know what I want to get. So I was learning about a Japanese cooking. So there's a Japanese cooking stuff that you can call listen, just hang with me. There's this stuff called mirin, which is it's like sake, but it's sweet. And if you cook with it, mirin, if you cook with it, that's what teriyaki, you know, teriyaki sauce. That is what teriyaki sauce is made with. Mirin, white rice vinegar. There's some other stuff that goes in there too. But I'm thinking that we're going to get some mirin, some white rice vinegar, some soy sauce, and some sesame oil. And I think that would be really good. Like those 4 sauces mixed with like maybe sugar, some red chili pepper flakes. I think that we can make a really good sauce for like steaks and stuff. But also that mirin and the sesame oil is used in a lot of Japanese and Chinese cooking. And so last night I was studying, you know, how to use it properly. And it's very interesting, like even the history of how mirin came around, and it's very interesting to me, different cultures and food and stuff. And you know, food is so great because it brings so many different cultures together. Food is really just like music. Food brings people together. It makes people happy. Food and music are the 2 things that I can think of that really, in my opinion, was created to bring us together. Y'all, I'm trying to figure out what to do with my hair. Somebody hand me a clipper. I'm about to pull a 2007 Brittany out here. Alright, that's enough, honey, until my head starts hurting. I'm out here smoking in front of the police. You see them boys racing? Y'all see how gorgeous it is? Alright, let me grab my stuff. Water. Stay hydrated, ho. Oh, you're not no ho. You're my friend, though. If I call you ho, it's because I really love you. It's a term of endearment. It really is. That's how I mean it. That's how I mean it. I gotta get up here and grab the weights. I probably shouldn't have left these on the back of the truck because now they're all getting dirty. I gotta stretch. My lower back is killing me, and that's, I think it's the C4 vertebrae. Kettle. I'm gonna take my shoes off too so I can get comfortable. Baby, lock the door and take your shoes off. Get comfortable and soft. Baby, you can walk in my house barefooted. I wanna lick your toes. Oh man, somebody's soft. What? Somebody's stuck. Somebody's soft. They all soft, Brooke. Somebody's stuck or something. Listen, if I had a winch on me, I'd pull you out, but I ain't got one. And if I try to pull you out, then I'm gonna be stuck. Because I got bad luck. I got bad luck, and that's just how my life rolls. I'm shameless. Sorry. Alright, I'm gonna get started. And I think I'm gonna pull y'all up more. Hold on, honey. I can get you a better view. I swear swear to God, if I start having to work out, if I start working out and then I have to go to the bathroom, I'm gonna be so mad. It happens all the time. Like a twinkle. Woo! Get out of my face. Pro tip. Shit's hot. Have a great day, Jeremy. Be safe out there. Blessings. It's Holy Week. Praying for you. Alright. Oh, y'all know what I need? Nicotine. It's my last one. I'll get some more eventually. Yeah. Ow, I'm getting stabbed. Damn it. All right. Isn't it gorgeous? I'm gonna do a little bit of country. Thomas Rhett, Craven You, Maureen Morris. Do a little bit of country. Stretch. Go ahead and hydrate a little bit. Cheers. Happy Holy Day. Stretch. Ooh, my hamstring. I'm gonna set this for traditional strength training. That feels good. Yeah. I hope y'all can see good. I really need a camera stand. I'm gonna have to buy another one Monday. I have to. Phone's already broke. Can you see? Oh, there we go. Doing some lunges. Make sure there's no fun. There's an ice cream truck if y'all want to get something later. I do. Oh. God, my hips. Let's do that. Hips. I might do some cardio after. usually rotate up and around. Don't worry, I'm just dancing. I like to go up and back. Rotate. See if I can do it without falling. This sand is not level. And I already don't have good balance. Back. Oh, I couldn't bring that one up as much. Let's try it again. No, better planted. That's better. I like to do that sumo squat thing. Or no, I think it's like I think it's considered an Asian squat because they do it. It's supposed to be healthy. Supposed to be one of the best conditions for your body. This one simple thing. It's supposed to be great for your whole body. I don't know how, but I can definitely feel it in my back, and that's good. So I'm gonna do side. These keys are getting on my nerves. Make sure I lock the hook. Oh, I'm stuck. I got it. Somewhere on a beach. 100%. Hell no. I've been. Swear to God. Beach, sipping something strong. I'm a whole new girl. I got it going on. Dirk Bentley. Alright, let's start out with something simple. My brain ain't even thinking. I guess we can just start with the ups. Oh, I didn't even stretch my arms, y'all. I forget. My favorite. My turtle shell come out. I want to see if I can do it again. I can't get this one to protrude like that. Can you see it? That turtle shell. I love it. It's my favorite part of my body recently. My arms and my turtle shell. Good balance, barely. Brooke, getting down. Ooh. Maybe we'll do some strokes too. Alright. I need to pick it up. I can't do this. Give me this. Give me that. God, there's so many people. I'm glad that I found some privacy. Because y'all know. Y'all know. I'm going to do some hip moves. I did them. Down. Up. I should have got those 5-pounders. Should have got the 5-pounders. We're also going to do push-ups and stuff today too. You can let the blood get back to my arms. Let me get an energy thing. Oh my God. Y'all see that? That's Hillary in jail. Look at his picture. Did y'all see that truck window? It was Hillary behind bars. Hillary Clinton behind bars. I don't know who you are, but you're awesome. Caffeine. Caffeine. Oh, it's so old. Thank you, though. It used to be what? It's not anymore. It's off weight now. Oh shit. The wind. Oh, this is my song, John Party. I love him. Yeah, I was just hanging out. Some little West Coast town. Found a bar up by the sea. Alright, I'm gonna knock this out. You ready? Be safe. You too, girl. Have a good day. Oh, I'm itchy. Something bit me. Cheers. Happy Easter, y'all. Alright, let's do it. I forgot what I was even doing with these before. Oh, my doubts. I wish I had that incline bench. You can do them. So I really like to be on the incline, like it's like a bench that you can sit on and go up. But you can do them on the side too. I don't need the bench, but I wish I had it. I'm really focusing. I'm trying to focus on form today. I lost count. I never count. I just go to failure. All right. God, the cars are just coming from every which way. Oh, there's a rescue crew. That white truck with the surfboards. Hello. I still don't know if it's Vito. So I put that nicotine patch right there. So I'm not reaching for that. But I'm still reaching for it. It hasn't kicked in yet. I'm in Jacksonville, Florida. This is Jacksonville. It's a beautiful beach. It's one of the nicest. Y'all, my key fob just fell apart. Shit. There it goes. Alright, let's go. What's that doing? Down ups. We're going to do the right side this time. I usually do lunges, but can't even think. bartender knows my name. I lost count. I'm gonna do a few of those lunges. I forgot how I do them. That's why you can't take too many rest days. I took 4. I needed it. I think it was down. I think I like it the other way. It's not working the same. I'm just gonna do the lunges. I need more weight. I actually need a 27.5. It's not heavy enough. We're past that now. Not feeling the burn in my glute. I got my heartache medication. Yeah, it's a 21 milligram. 21. I'm gonna get some more tonight. Because that pod is it. That's all I got. This is it. Oh crap, it's almost empty. Oh god, now I got nervous. Now I want to cry. So I ain't buying no more. When this runs out, I'm throwing this in some water. Well, probably not. That's a bad idea. I'm going to throw it in the trash. That's the last pod. And we're going to give it a fair shot. I'm going to go ahead and get me a few boxes. Well, I'm going to get 1 box today. But when I get paid, I'm going to buy me like 4 or 5 boxes to last me for the next month until I get paid again. And I'm just going to invest in trying to quit smoking, okay? If I end up back in jail, it ain't my fault, okay? I was trying to quit smoking. I should go to jail. Well, she done slapped some girl in the Bohanglies. All she wanted was her coffee. All she wanted was her coffee. It was first thing in the morning. She just gave up cigarettes, and then they was expecting her to give up coffee too, and she lost her mind in the Bohanglies. Don't ask no questions. Just please send bond money. I'm joking. I ain't been to jail for like over 10 years. I mean, there was that one time, but I had to fight the charges. That was recently. Here we got an idiot. Anyways, yeah, it's been over 10 years since I've been in any legal trouble. It was 2018, so right at, what was that, 7-8 years, something like that. Anyways, we're calling 10 because we're going for the next 100. You know what I mean? We round up around here. Yeah, so this is it. You know what sucks? Is I just realized that all these people driving by, I'm gonna get a YouTube violation. Oh well. Here, I'm gonna turn this way because I'm gonna go that way. Here, come right here. Damn it, Bobby. Let me show y'all how disrespectful people are. So now he wants to play frisbee with his piece of shit kid right here while I'm working out. You see what I be having to deal with? People are so fucking disrespectful, but look at them. This shit is falling apart. He's a meth head. Got his kid out here on a beach, mething out of his mind in front of the police, trying to start shit. Pay attention to people, y'all, because they're sick in the fucking head. This is broken, and I can't get it to go back together. It's not working. I've needed a new one of these for like 2 years. So, you know, when I can't get in my truck and I have to spend $600 to get a locksmith out here, I could have just solved that problem for $159. I mean, it's locked, so I can't get into it. It's not working. There it goes. Damn replacement is almost $200. So first of all, let me talk to y'all. Let's talk and walk for a second. So as soon as I pulled up, he was actually over there on that row of parking. He saw me. He put his kid in the car and then come and park right beside me. He clearly is on drugs out here on the beach with a youngin'. I'm sick of this shit. People like that can have children. But a woman who's out here minding her business, trying to get some peace and quiet, enjoying her workout, gets bothered by a meth head with a child. Make it make sense. I'm sick of my life being interfered with other people's problems. And this is why they say I'm crazy. Because I demand respect. I am parked right here minding my motherfucking business. And this little shit is trying to get a reaction by allowing his brat in him to fucking throw the fist. They are literally 2 feet from my fucking car, where I was just working out on the tailgate. Now, when I say something, am I the bad guy? Absolutely not. Once again, it's a parental problem. It's a society problem. I am not the problem. But every time I have to finish it, then I'm the bad guy. People want to say I'm the problem when people are disrespectful. And really, I feel bad for the kids. Let me ask you something. How many of these motherfuckers out here with kids you think drinking today? How many? Look, let's go take a gander. Let me show you how many people's out here. Let's talk about it. Perfect time. How many families that are out here with their children do you think are drinking? Statistically speaking, over half. Statistically, scientifically based facts, over half. And they'll be driving in a few hours, half drunk with their kids in the car. left, right, left. Right? Shit. Hold that. What are we up to? 165. Those hip moves work. Hello, Dilligaff. Why are y'all retracting messages? Y'all know I don't do that shit. The fuck? Same shit. Different day, right? Fuck. Wow. I never understand it. God, my quads are screaming. So that crackhead really just came over here to start shit. Look, hold on. So that's his wife and family right there. Why are you back here? He was literally right here. Right here. He wasn't even near his car. He was near my car. They were right here. Next to my tailgate. 4 feet away from me. I mean, if you want fucking attention, I can give you somebody. You better be glad you got children, because I ain't the fucking one. And I know you're raising a hellion because you're raising him, and you're a piece of shit out here trying to get some attention. You all the way over there. Why are you all the way over here by me? Y'all, people are so... And he's clearly a meth head. I mean, I weigh double his weight. I weigh double his weight. So it's either meth or coke. I don't give a shit. Stay the fuck away from me. And if you want some fucking attention, I'll give you some right in front of JOS. JSO. They sitting right there. Think I fucking won't. I'll say something, and then I'll slap you down like a hoe in the street. You got a whole wife and children, and you over here. What, you recognize me? You didn't want to say hey? Y'all wouldn't believe it. Y'all wouldn't believe it. I know it sounds crazy, but trust me. I've had people pay to get into these parks just to have access to me. They try to come shoot their shot. It's pathetic and scary. But yeah, fuck that motherfucker, his crackhead ass. Just to be like you, I see. Disrespectful. How wonderful. Yeah, people are so stupid, they give themselves away. He sees that I'm on live, and he's like, they see that you're on live, and they try to interrupt your stream. How pathetic. They don't, I guess he don't get no attention at home from his fat ass wife, so he's got to come out here and try to be next to pretty girls to aggravate them. Shamu over there in a beach chair. He cracked out of his mind. Hold on one second. He's at that car with that woman. And he drives this white car. And he was parked over there. And then I pulled up here. And 5 minutes later, he comes pulling in beside me, staring me down. His kid gets out of the car. They go over there. And they've been over there until I started working out. And as soon as I started working out, they come over here, right here. 3 feet. Let's do it. Let's see how many feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 feet. He brings his brat over here and starts. There they are. Look at his skinny ass. No, come on out behind the truck. You wanted to damn stalk me. There he is. Look at it. Tell me that ain't drugs. Look at that. They all got that look. You know, the meth mouth and the damn skinny ass bones. Their damn skin hanging off their bones. Pay attention to your surroundings. What do you think's in the cooler? Apparently he has 2 or 3 children. But instead of parking with his family, he felt need to park next to me. After he saw me pulled up. Then tried to make eye contact with me 10 times and I keep blowing him off. So I guess he brought his kid over to be passive aggressive. How pathetic. And his kid will grow up with the same behavior as the father. Because that's how that works. That's exactly how that works. What did I say the other day? Show me your child and I'll show you what type of parent you were. Ridiculous. That's how I knew that that Carmelo Anthony, he come from a shitty family. People that come from good families, they ain't stabbing students in the heart because they got their feelings hurt. Oh, and then, you know, the fact that his parents were missing for like a week. Their son's in jail and the parents are missing. They're on a fucking shopping spree. Yeah, I didn't need to meet the parents to tell you what type of parents they were. I already knew. Their son's behavior told me what type of parents they were. Alright, I'm getting back to it. hot out here today. I can't breathe. Give me a minute. Oh, look, this nice GMC going by. Y'all see that? I bet it gets hot in that thing, though. You probably get up there in that little camper shell and you probably suffocate at night. You know heat rises, too. Maybe it's got an AC unit in there or something. Probably. For how much they cost, it better. Hell, that thing better wash my dishes for what those things cost. Better fold my laundry, wash my car. Better come with a lifetime subscription of damn cleaning services. Alright, let's get back. I got 10. I should have 5 pounders. It's hot. Oh, I'm comfortable. I'm always comfortable. I actually love confrontation. If you want to die over being stupid, I don't start shit. I just finish it. I've never started anything in my life. Not one time. Never. Ever. But I've finished a lot of shit. This is my playground, you know what I mean? I revel in psychology and human nature and human behavioral patterns. I'm not uncomfortable. I'm reveling. I'm reveling in the insanity and the mental health problems in society. I love when it happens on camera so that I can explain why I'm a felon. Time and time again. It's people like that. I try to think about it. What if I turn into them? Since they like be disrespectful and play music on my live, what if I just go everywhere fucking singing like a bird? Woo! Go up this time, try to hit my delts. Maybe my shoulders. I like this better. switch? You don't have to go all the way down. Stop when it's firing. Whew! Where am I at? There's no way. Oh, that's my active calories. It said 284. 284, 3 o'clock. 284. That's the active calories. So it's 177. Hold on one second. I'm gonna strap up real quick. Strap. Stay strapped, my friends. It's getting super busy. I bet Hannah Park is even worse. Oh yeah, they're dumbasses. Yeah, they sure do. We saw some dumbass out here the other day. She was in a Bronco. What was you thinking? What? Honey, you might as well been in a Prius. It's the same engine, same kind of car. Yes, it is. It's the same thing. You Bronco owners don't even realize it. You're driving a Prius. And you bring it to the beach, not realizing you're gonna get stuck. All-wheel drive is completely different than four-wheel drive. Yeah, there was a whole classroom of children out there trying to dig it out. The whole front end, she had done ran them wheels so much trying to get unstuck. She had ran the front end into the sand like 3-4 feet. It was crazy. The front of the truck was like this in the sand. Mama and Daddy done bought her a Bronco and she done went and fucked it up. And listen, there ain't no way they got that Bronco out. They would have had to call a tow truck. She was so far down in the sand, no shovel's gonna get you out of that, honey. Bless her heart. These motherfuckers don't know how to drive on the road, then they come out here on the sand. Bless their hearts. Alright, we're gonna get back to it. Oh, stop that. Y'all, I'm so sorry about the camera stand. Always something broke. Hey, Julian. Hello, good time. Hey, Kristen. Is that teak? Oh, Lord. No. Make America great. I'm gonna do some lateral raises. I wish I had that bench. It's okay. You actually don't need to go all the way down. It's a bad habit. Once you feel them firing, that's your range of motion. That's your range of motion. Sorry. Like, there. That's really it. Oh, yeah. That's for my turtle shell. These are 8s. I need 5s. And we ain't done arms all week. We did cardio. We did 10 miles yesterday. So we kind of ran a marathon. We did a lot of cross country yesterday. And I usually lift, but the gym has been busy as hell this week. It must be because it's Holy Week. Oh God. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go, y'all. This is a fucking car full of 20-year-olds. Absolutely not. Look how busy this shit is. Busy as hell. Look down there. And they're just rolling in. Look at that. It's backed up. You see that shit? Backed up. Just rolling through the gate. We don't have a time trying to get out, y'all, because it's a one-lane road. The road has rotted away. It's eroded from the seawater. Okay, it looks like they went away. Thank God. God. I was like, God, am I going to have to quit my workout? Listen. Sorry, good thing you can still hear me. I don't in the vicinity of tweens. If you under the age of 45, I don't want to be near you. With age comes wisdom, maturity, rational thinking, all of those things that I need in my life. You know what I mean? The things that I consist of as a human. The things that I already have. What am I talking about? I have to stay away from it. Because I got a mouth and I got some guns. And I don't want to have to use them. Please don't make me. But if you come fucking with me, I'm going to have to finish something. So please stay away from me with your disrespect. Because I hold a level of respect for you and me that most of you motherfuckers never will. Even for yourself. Can't even comprehend how much I love these people. I don't even like them and I love them. You know what I mean? Oh God, is he stuck? No, he ain't stuck. You okay? Hold on one second. Y'all, let's go talk. Shit. Does he have the 4-wheel drive in his like mine? You got the 4-wheel high and low like mine? Do you have the high and low on the deer? You got the buttons on the side? Yeah, it's supposed to be a 4-wheel drive button over here on the left-hand side. Yeah, you got it. Oh, no, you don't have it. It's usually, yeah, it ain't 4-wheel drive. How bad is it? Damn, it ain't that bad, but that's the problem. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit your shoes with that. I think maybe reversing might be your best bet, because going forward, your back tire, is it front wheel or back wheel? I think yours is back wheel like mine. Yeah, try to go up some, and if that don't work, you might have to reverse and like back out that way where it's already flattened. Oh, damn. And I ain't got no way to pull him out. Yeah, you just spinning. It's rear wheel drive. It's just spinning. You're going to go deeper if you keep yeah, it's rear wheel drive. I know, and I ain't got no winch or nothing. Mine won't pull nothing because my tires are bald. My tires are bald as heck. I barely got in here. One of these boys around here will pull you out if you let people know.
Try to go this way.
And you got this thing on the front too. Yeah. Let me get out of his way. I know it happens. One of these guys around here will help him get out. They will. Yeah, it sucks. It happened to me on the shoreline one night. The water was rising. Yeah, somebody will help y'all get out once they see you stuck. Look, what'd I say? What did I say? Yeah, here comes some boys said they help them get out. That's how people are around here, you know. That's one of the reasons I love those areas. If somebody has a problem, they'll help you. You stuck down or something, they'll come and help you. Yeah, so his is rear wheel drive like mine, and that's how I got stuck on that shoreline. I didn't have it in 4-wheel drive, and my back tires got close to the water. I was out on the beach, and the tide was rising, and I got stuck out there, y'all, and the water was like a half a foot away from the truck tires. I was in the ocean. If I went and got pulled out when I did, it would have total lost my truck. It would have floated to Korea or somewhere, I don't know. Yeah. Well, at least he's got straps and stuff, so that's good. Helping people out, it happens. I was hoping he had the knob on his, but he didn't. It's a pretty green though. It's rear wheel drive.
Thank you guys. Here, hold this. Let me pull up. I'll figure out how into my hitch into your ranch hand. Yeah, whatever's best, man. Your ranch hand ain't going nowhere. Brandon, just loop it, one through the loop through. Yeah.
You just asked, you did. Good time. Listen, we gotta be careful on this channel, because every time we talk about something serious, it comes to fruition. Every time. I was in Key Largo last month, and I said, y'all, I hope this island never catches on fire or gets hit by a hurricane. Do you know 2 hours later the island was on fire after I said that? I gotta be careful about what I say. You too. Good time. Yeah, for sure. The guys that I thought were creeps were the ones helping them, so now I feel bad. I'm such a... It's CPTSD. That's what that is. It's exactly what that is. Yeah, they're gonna help them out. That was nice. That was nice of them. Oh, here comes another one. Look, I told them ladies, I said, ain't nobody out... Listen, look at all these trucks out here. Ain't nobody gonna leave them sitting out here. People like to help. People are good out here. Florida in general, you meet some really good people. So that's what I said. I said, nobody's going to leave you stuck out here. I said, don't worry about it. I was about to say, go have a good time and then come back, because nobody's going to bother you. Nobody's going to bother your truck, and somebody will help you out. That's great. So he's pulling him out. That's cool. Oh God, I'm gonna get hit by a car. Oh God, these teenagers. Y'all hear what these kids talking about? Did you hear that? Lord have mercy, Jesus. Wash them in your blood, please. Alright, I'm gonna get back to it. Where's that baby, y'all? Hit that shit. Hey, 1 sec. Down. Next. Ooh. Lifts. Oh yeah. Sign of the fact that I had nachos for breakfast, but he's pulling them out. Alright, they're getting them. You might get stuck, but you won't stay stuck long. One of these good old boys around here pull you out. People are over all, nice around the parks most of the time. I only had that one dude that found me off the internet that was creepy. Most of the time, everybody's super nice. And when they coming out, look, here comes another Jeep trying to see if they need help. Yeah. There's a cop. There's a bunch of them out here today. Oh, he's about to get on a ski-doo. The cop. He's carrying a ski-doo. A jet ski. He's gonna go out on the ocean and chase boats down.
Put it in neutral for me. Don't give any gas. Pull it out. 10 meters.
Oh, he probably comes out here looking for people to get stuck. It looks like he's got on a business shirt. Damn, that's what I need to do. I could start my own little business. Come out here and pull people. I can't do it now, bald tires. But I don't know if my truck gets stuck all the time, y'all. I don't know if that would work. Neutral. Oh, there we go. Come on. Pull, pull, pull. Come on. Damn, he's spinning too, y'all. Shit.
This shit getting stuck too.
That's crazy.
Shit gets stuck. We need a bigger truck. Damn.
He got the good tires right there, but I don't know if he's got a winch or a... Yes. Go, go, go. You almost there. Damn. He's so close.
More gas.
More gas.
Just spin the dirt out.
Damn.
Flat the dirt, baby. Flat the dirt.
Yeah, you don't want to get the Dodge stuck too. Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
It happens though. You see it a lot out there. I've been stuck out there too. It's crazy. This sand is fluffy.
Yeah.
That's what I was telling you.
Told them we need to stay on the flat surface like that.
Mm-hmm.
We can't come on.
Oh shit.
He got that. Oh,
Now he's stuck. Y'all. Now the Dodge stuck.
With the big cars.
Yeah, that's the one. That Rubicon will get it out. He's got a winch on the front too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. He's got a winch. I should just pull it up out of there. I'm actually surprised I made it out. These things ball. I got lucky it stuck, you know? Ow. Oh, look at that, y'all. What is that? It's like a hearse. Y'all see that? It does. That is wild. Look at the rack on that thing. Where's it going? Look at that. Big old. Damn, we got a mess, y'all. So this truck got stuck, and then this guy tried to help. Now he's stuck. And I think Boss Man over here in the Rubicon might be able to... What is that? Is that a metal stake in the ground? I just stepped on that. Let's throw that away. Look at that. Y'all know when I was a kid, I got a rusty nail in my foot, and they had to pull it out with a damn hammer. Right through the bottom. Sure did. Stepped on that thing in the middle of the night. Well, I guess we'll get back to it. Ouch. Yeah, I know. Hey, Emily. Damn, hold on. I got music going. How you doing, girl? I got lucky I didn't get stuck on the beach yet, but I might. They making me wonder about stuff. If I'm gonna be able to get out of here. No, it'll be fine. Y'all wanna go see the water? Let's go do it. Let's go see the water. I hate this for these people. Everybody's stuck. Oh shit, did I lock the truck? I don't know. Maybe I could offer these people a place to sit or something. If y'all need a place to sit until they get unstuck, you're welcome to sit up here. No problem. I know I don't want you to have to sit in that sand. It's a nice day. They'll get you out. They will. They're good. I can already tell that Rubicon's got them nice tires. See, that's what you want for this kind of terrain. You don't want no bald tires. You need them big old mud tires that have the grip so that it can grip the sand. Is my phone messing up? Hey, Emily, good, thanks. How you been? I'm doing all right. I'm just... Girl, they done got stuck. It happens. It happens. I'm wondering if I'm going to be able to get out of here because the sand's so big. Famous last words. Sorry. I ain't paying no attention. I'm a dumbass tourist. That's tourist. Let's see this. Look at all these people. They're everywhere. Look at all these people out here. Thousands of people. It's beautiful. Let's go smoke. That lady keeps saying yes ma'am to me, like, lady, you my age, stop. Y'all ever have somebody your age be calling you yes ma'am and you're like, wait a second, I ain't your elder. You my age, why are you calling me ma'am? There is worse places to get stuck. Yeah, that's what I said. I said, don't worry. I was about to tell them you can go to the beach and come back, somebody already had you out. But, let me explain something to y'all. You see all these people out here? You know, there's no bathroom out here. Listen, I ain't trying to discourage you from going to the beach. I just want you to think about something rational. There ain't no bathroom out here. In order for any of these people to use the bathroom, they would have to go get in their car and drive back up to the front of the gate to use the bathroom. So where do you think they go when there ain't no bathroom out here? You think they're going to get in their car and go all the way back to the gate, which is like a mile away? In this traffic? Absolutely not. You don't. They come and then they go. I mean, they go. You know? You know what I mean? It's funny, but it's so true. That's the only place for them to go because there ain't no bathroom out here. And that is why Brooke does not swim in that nasty water, because I know what's taking place in it. I'll put my feet in it. I'll put my feet in it. We're gonna have to eat some lunch. I don't feel like working out if I'm being honest. It's too hot. It's almost 80 degrees. Well, he got that one truck out. He got the Dodge out. The Dodge is free. Well, at least the Dodge is out. At least they got the one Dodge out. He'll get him too. He's got them nice tires.
He got them big old tires. He don't get it. At least kind people help.
Yeah, they won't leave you stuck out here. I was hoping he had the 4-wheel drive on his, but it don't have it, so it makes all of your wheels move. The ones in the front and in the back. His back wheels, he's got a rear wheel drive. That means the back wheels, those are the ones leading the car. It has the power. But if it's got 4-wheel drive, all 4 of them, the front and the back will move, which causes you to have more traction. Oh God. At least they stop. He ain't that deep though. He'll be able to get him out. I want to swim. Yeah. I think, Emily, that the swimming pool is a good idea. Can y'all see? I'm from North Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all from Jax?
Yes.
I love it out here.
Watch out, father. He lives in South Carolina, Murder Beach.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
That's right there by us. Yeah.
Yes, y'all. Okay.
Yeah, I love Jacksonville. It's changed a lot in the past 6 years. It's gotten more expensive and stuff.
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all, I think I'm about to run. I'm tired. This sun got me under the weather. Keep the sharks away. Hopefully, I ain't getting in there though, because I was trying to work out and I don't feel like it. But we're going to cook lunch in a little while. I know it's late, but we'll eat a late lunch. We did like 60 minutes. That's good enough. You know? And we'll go eat in a little while. I love you guys, and I'm going to sit here and enjoy the sunshine a little bit. And we'll talk this afternoon. Y'all be safe. And pray for me, because God knows I need it, and I'm praying for you guys. Bye, y'all. Happy Saturday. Happy Holy Week.